Hello and welcome to the pre-show of the 7th week of Super Smash Bros. Played by Five Towns College through the ECAC. It's the last match of the regular season tonight, but before we get into that, I am once again joined by my good friend, James Suckle. James, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm really looking forward to this broadcast tonight.
Right, so James is, of course, the captain of the Fortnite Esports team, as well as one of the players, maybe star player.
Yeah, sure,
we'll let you
I can say
hold your
that.
judgments until we get into the match. But yeah, let's get this show on the road. We have a game played last week, was it?
No, 2 weeks ago because we have matches every other week.
I see.
Yeah, this was considered week 3, I think. Yeah, week 3. So
All right, well, let's get right into the week 3 match. And James, you're going to take me through, explain the decisions that you've made during this match. And yeah, I'm excited to learn a little bit more about the game. So we have you dropping in.
yeah,
right
we're going
now.
back to our spot that we landed at week 2. So we kind of went
This
over
was
that
the
last
yard.
time. Yeah,
Mine
so-
some metal.
Yes, lots of metal. This game was one of our best this semester, so I really wanted to highlight this today. There was a lot of action, a lot of communication via us talking. Well, yeah. So there was a lot of little gameplay styles that we took differently than all the other games, and a lot of battles that we went through this game. We ran into a couple players that were pretty good and ended up fighting them out. So lots of great content this game.
And is anything different so far from the last match? I know I asked you last a couple weeks ago how you were feeling about your guns that you had and your shields and stuff.
For one, we're wearing different skins.
That's always different.
A joke. But no, really, it's the same stuff. We just go through the same kind of rotation of what we do. Gather materials and gather loot and all that. So we kind of just go through the same stuff every match, trying to keep it consistent.
I have a Flowberry.
Here's me messing around with my microphone.
Still hear me right?
Coincidentally.
Yeah, gotta get that right
yeah,
too.
so we want to make sure that stream is all good too, just like this one. So here we're just, gaining materials and all that. So, I mean, recently, as I discovered, the playoff system is a lot different than it was last 2 semesters. So this is a lot harder, in my opinion, than it was last 2 semesters. So we're really trying to lock it in this last week, or last week 3, and this upcoming week, which we ran into a new season. So that's, I think, going to help us this week as well.
Well, tell me a little bit more about that. What is changing in the game while you guys are just collecting materials? What's changing for these next couple weeks that's going to help you guys perform better?
So it's bringing us back to 2020 and 2021. It's bringing us back to that map that we had called Chapter 2. So it's it's almost like a flashback, like OG Fortnite that they had last year. In my opinion, this one is not as exciting as the first one, but it's still really fresh in my mind because I played a lot that season. That was probably the most hours I played that season, that year. So I mean, it was height of the pandemic. I probably know where every single chest are on the map in that season. So I mean, I feel like that's like my good old helpful tool there, because I played so much that season. The weapon pool is one of my favorites, so it's going to be a lot better than what we've been playing through the past couple weeks through this map and the weapon pool that we have here. So I feel like I'm going to be a lot better this week. We still got to figure out where we're going to land, but once we do that, I think we'll we'll be a lot more successful than we were the past couple weeks, which is leading us into the playoffs, which is a lot different format than we had last time. It was really just a leaderboard on points. So this time it's more about qualification. So every week there's the top 2 people in the lobby and on the week. The score, or the points, the amount of points is depending on who has the most that week, and whatever team has the most qualifies for playoffs. And then from there, whatever team, if that team also gets first or second the next week, it it voids them and whoever it trickles down from them. But then it just all comes down to points after that. So it's a lot different than what it was 2 semesters ago or a semester ago, where it was just point system. It was just like gathering points, getting on the leaderboard.
Yeah.
Which in my opinion was so much easier. It was almost like easy and free for us, in my opinion. So this semester, I've come to find it's going to be a lot more difficult in my opinion. I'm optimistic maybe that we'll make playoffs, but I'm trying my best here, and you'll see that this game there's a lot of
a lot of action.
lot of action in this game, yeah.
81
So,
wood and 400 bricks.
this game, I think the radar tower just spawned in. I'm not sure. I didn't see.
Don't know what's going on there. If we could get
a little,
the tab closed,
over
that's
here.
just gone over
yeah, guys. What happened?
the rest of our
Okay,
stream.
there we
Okay,
go.
we're back.
We're back.
With Fortnite gameplay.
Okay, we didn't really
Small
miss much,
production
but
hiccup,
actually there
but
is
yeah.
a team over there that we were spotting out. They land in that location over there, but the radar tower did spawn in here, so we're
Right,
gonna
you're
collect that.
telling me.
That's the best
Yeah.
thing in our opinion. That's what kind of made us succeed in this game. I think getting that tower and getting the future zone, which really helps us in the future. If you're new here and not familiar with that, it's really just more of you fight this little boss and you get the card and it tells you what the future zone is for every zone. So we basically have an advantage against every team that just doesn't able to see where that goes. So it puts us up ahead, and we can strategize where we're gonna go and where we're gonna set up base and how we're gonna fight teams, and it just puts us in such an advantage, and whoever can claim this it's easy advantage for them. No reason why they shouldn't succeed. So that's what's the beauty about this landing spot, and that's how we go about this game, because we're just basing it off of where the zone is and where we should be. So actually this game I got the chainsaw, which was a new thing, because it was Fort Nightmares, which happens every October because it's Halloween. They had a bunch of weapons or whatever, and this one's new. So this one it's like a rotation movement mobility item, and it also has like you can attack people with the chainsaw and like swing at them or whatever. It's pretty stupid.
How
But,
good is
I'm
the
gonna grab
attack
this
on it?
chest
Or is
real
it
quick.
mostly
it's
just
more of like
mobility?
it's really
Wait,
oh
there's people
here
on this- on this
well
train, watch
excuse
out.
me, here is this guy was on this train here unlocking a chest. You can see that, and Prince was
I
over
gotta
there
leave, I gotta
opening a
leave, I gotta
chest,
leave.
and I'm communicating to him that that's happening. So I
Camping
think
here. They don't know
yeah,
I'm
so
here.
this
People
is
over there
I'm
too,
telling
watch
him
out,
that
watch
where
out.
the other people are. Whoa,
Oh, they saw me,
sorry.
they saw me. I'm in trouble, I'm in
Very
trouble, I'm in
bad
trouble.
quality here. Don't know what happened.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to
Yeah, we're gonna have to thug that out.
fight through that.
Okay, there we go. We're back.
Mobility.
So I was telling him there was another team that actually showed up, so I was trying to throw him off over here while he was running towards me.
Coming,
I was
run out.
trying to fight him off and distract them from him. So we did get away from these guys, thankfully. And I think we later fight them later. I'm not sure if it was that exact team, but we did stumble into another team in that direction later on. Oh, back to what I was saying. The chainsaw.
I left
it's
the
like every other like
fist,
almost
though.
like, new item they had. They had lightsabers and stuff. You just swing it at people, and it's like really quick at you, and you have to like almost like
You're
fight
alive.
like by running away from it.
Backing up and
Yeah.
shooting at the.
Yeah, so that's kind of difficult sometimes when depending on your situation you're in. Which I actually get to use that in that type of situation later on, which is what ended up me getting a couple kills. But yeah, it also has a mobility item where you can just like go like it like hits the ground and you just like roll all over the place. It's kind of dumb. The items they had in the game sometimes is just pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So the zone is closing.
Alright,
and
I'm
we
almost
I'm
maxed out
gonna be
everything.
able to see the future
just need,
zone.
like,
I should
40
be
metal,
seeing
so-
it right now. So we're in zone here. We're gonna be checking out like where we're gonna stop and where we're gonna just camp until the next zone moves, because that's the best way of doing it. You get placement.
you gotta
Placement
get the
points is the
placement
best.
points.
Yeah, is the best. Is the best way to get points in my
Well,
opinion.
I
Lot
want to
less
know a
stressful.
little bit more about the way that you guys qualify.
Um,
Just
Yes.
So they're really pushing you guys to
I
finish
found a
in
grave
the very
like,
top
on the
slots
ground
to
and
really
then
lock it
green
up
from
or
the
win
chest.
Yeah,
to
so
lock up
that's
the qualification.
yeah, so that's like the difficult part because there's those like really good players who drop like 24 kills in the
Yeah.
game, which is like absolutely absurd. And I'll be fairly honest with you, we are not like those players. We are not as good as them.
That
And
bunker
as much
sim
as I
play
would
is
like to be
so
as good as
tempting,
them and
bro.
be positive about that, but I'll be
That
honest with you,
bunker, yeah.
I try to stray away from those people. And which
Yeah.
actually ends up happening in as this is only one of 5 games. We ended up dying to those people 3 times in 3 other games. So, you know, it's kind of crazy because they're like almost like the people you want to stay away from because they're just so good and you don't want to die to them.
Yeah.
There's almost like that. There's a pro player named Peterbot, and it's almost like that for every other pro. Everybody stays away from him because he's like the best in the world. They all know where he lands, and they all know like there's an item called medallion that tells you like it gives you an ability and shows you on the map where those people are. And so everybody knows where he is, and everybody avoids where he's going. And
Well, that's kind of crazy because it really gives him a big advantage, or those other players a big advantage. If everyone
I got 5 minis,
just wants to
3
get
red
away
hits,
from
2
them,
chest
then it's
blasts.
yeah, well,
they're gonna be able to survive till the end
yeah,
a lot more.
they're
But,
pressured.
I mean, you gotta look out for yourself here.
yeah, they're pressured. Basically, we're pressured by them. We don't want to be near those people, and you know, because we want to be able
Yeah.
to survive.
Oh, I can carry
And
this.
that happened
Or
a few times,
that.
and we tested our luck, and we didn't succeed. They ended up I think they got first place.
Yeah, I do.
They ended up getting first, which ended up them qualifying. So
Um,
that's what makes it so difficult. Is like
SSBu
those are
I'll
the
take
type
it.
of players you have to play against and fight against to be able to qualify, and that's what's so hard. Yeah, getting up on top of the leaderboard is kind of difficult for us because there's those people who just get so many kills and place so high that they get so many points where it's just like I don't know how to do that. You know, it's like you got to be super aggressive, but you also have to be good at the same time because you want to be cautious, like how aggressive you are. Because if you die early, you don't get all those points, and it really like leaves you behind compared to all these people. And it's difficult trying to get up that high.
Yeah.
So it's really difficult than it was the last 2 semesters where it was just a leaderboard and there'd be a lot of people behind us. So
Yeah.
and that leaderboard. So in my opinion, it felt really easy to get into the playoffs, and that was just like it was almost like the regular season was a warm up to the playoffs. But this time it's a lot different. They have it every other week, and we've only played 3 weeks, and there's 5 games every time compared to the 3 games that we had the last 2 semesters every week. Here we see other teams.
Southwest
They're
West.
fighting over there. They're outside zone, so we're trying to pressure them because we're in the zone. So when they walk back into the zone, they're like almost pressured to run towards us. So that's an advantage to us right there. We're trying to pick them off right here. They're fighting, and we're just like watching out. There's also another team on the other side of the hill that got a bunker, which like gives you a lot of loot and customization to your weapons. So we wanted to get that, but there was another team there, so we kind of just
Yeah.
strayed
Bro, I
away
wanna
from there. We sit
upgrade
on
my
this mountain
gatekeeper
watching
so
this
bad.
team
Yeah, I wish I could.
trying to get them to
There's people over there.
get killed almost. So they're just fighting there. So we're just sitting there waiting basically. And the next zone's right there, as you can see.
Oh, that's where the
But,
battle is, right there.
When it
Yeah.
comes to the playoffs, does your strategy change at all once you get there, or are you still trying to kind of stay away from people and rank as high as you can, or do you start to be more aggressive because you really have to win
so-
in order to get to the next?
So in the regular like matches that we have like weekly, there's a lot less people than there are in the playoffs. So we usually have like 60, 70 people in a game, which is not normal for like a normal game. You can have 100, and competitively in real games against in Fortnite you're always playing against 100. So that's like where like there's a mechanic in game. It's called Storm Surge. So it's basically the game is like trying to make you fight people. So like it gives you a threshold of how much damage you have to do to be able to like not get like damage done to you by the storm, quote unquote. So it really like that pops up in the playoff games. So that like makes us be aggressive because we have to survive by getting those damage off of those players to be able to move on to the later part of the games. So it
Just
really
when I was
pushes you to
reloading.
be aggressive because there's a lot more players and everybody's just trying to stay alive because they want to get more points. So when that happens, there's a lot of players in one like tiny little zone, and then Storm Surge comes and you have to play aggressive. And that's where it kind of gets chaotic because it's all over the place. But in this game, once you get down to the low levels, at the end of the game, it's more like that, but a lot less almost because there's a lot less players. So that's where it comes difficult.
Look how much mats we made them waste.
So I guess you will be a lot more
Oh,
aggressive.
they're shooting
than
That's
that.
now.
that's if we play get to playoffs. It's usually end game we get a lot more aggressive because that's where everybody's at. And like the
After
beginning
all that,
game, you don't want to be aggressive. You want to be able to survive. You want to be able to get to the final like zone because that's where you end up having all these people clustered in together. And if you can get damage on like one kid or one team, that you can get killed a team, easy. So everybody else is looking for that team that's like pressured by zone or something, like they're like at the edge of the zone or something like that. Everybody's focused on them. It's called lobby killing. Basically, it's like everybody like in the lobby is trying to shoot that one team. So it's like really like hard to like place yourself in certain situations at that type of stage in the playoffs. So you want to be able to like put yourself in the situation that doesn't happen. But this week is a lot different than the next coming weeks because we're in a whole different season, a whole different map, a whole different loot pool. So we won't have that forecast tower that I wish we had every time that we played because that put us at a huge advantage. It would put us at a huge advantage in the playoffs.
Yeah, it kind of gets you to a point where you're never going to be that last team.
Yeah,
because you have
we're able to
so
see
much
it.
information.
Yeah. So, this season won't be, this like time around, it won't be like that. So we won't be able to see where the next zone is, and we'll be put in the situation where everybody else is like, not being able to see future zones. So now I just peeked up, I saw a team on the other side. So I'm trying to get up here before they do. I'm going to take the zip line, and then I end up seeing these people over here. So we kind of just like boxed up, like stopped for a second. And Prince ended up going down because he got scared. So now I'm yelling at him to come back up. He comes back up and he ends up getting shot in the back. So right here he gets shot. So I'm trying to like defend him right here, get him into the box. And now the other team kind of realizes that, and they're trying to push him.
They're taking my
But I
box.
ended up fending them off. They kind of left
Yeah, you
after
got 'em
that.
in
I
there.
think they were getting shot at by another team, but I put up the metal walls. And these walls are like more reinforcement to the walls that you already have, so they kind of like kind of hard to break them.
No.
Gives you a
They're
chance to heal up.
2,500 health,
Behind,
so
yeah.
it's kind of a lot different than like the 500 health.
Another team.
So it kind of fends you off. And now they're leaving because they got to go to zone 2. Zone's pulling soon, and we're trying to get
Panic,
where
bro.
I'm trying to
there's
mark
a-
out where
the
we want to
zone-
go.
the
We want to go
next
right
zone.
there.
We gotta go
Right about there, right in
That's where we're going.
that zone
Right on
and
the
in the
edge.
next zone. So
Right, yeah.
so that's where our plan
That's
is.
what the blinking
Yeah.
ring on the map is.
Yes,
where you're gonna
that's
have
the
to be
future
next.
zone right there. So we're able to see that nobody else is able to see
Yeah.
that. So they don't know where the next zone is going to be. So they're trying to place themselves somewhere else.
So
But,
you can really get to that point where you're kind of a rotation
Oh,
ahead of
kids,
everybody
kids,
else.
Yeah,
kids,
so
You
we're
have to
like
do
a step
half as
ahead.
many.
Yeah, we're a step ahead of everybody. They're planning out like
Oh,
what
they're
they have to do
fighting.
now. We're planning out what we have to do in the future. So that's what's helpful here. So we put ourselves in this situation right here where we are, and we kind of stayed here. Everybody started fighting each other. This is come down to end game now. So yeah, we kind of stayed over here, tried picking off a couple teams that were coming in from zone, especially when it starts to move.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of like tries to get into zone, but the people who are already in zone are all trying to pick off the people that are running. So then that makes it difficult for them because they have to also defend themselves and get out of zone quickly because they're also trying not to die. So we see a couple teams fighting over here. I'm trying to third party them, see if I can get a knock or something. Let's see what happens here. There's
Maybe
another
third
team
party?
coming in. Trying to shoot them.
Oh, 21.
Those kids are over there. So we're basically just like defending our ground. They just put up a lot of metal walls.
Yeah, and everybody's making a big fortress for themselves
Yes,
to hide
that-
in for the end game.
Yeah, that we all make ourselves little bases and try shooting at each other, and we don't really like go after them until we need to. So,
So
well, yeah.
How is your positioning right now? You guys
Right
are kind of
now-
on the edge of the next zone.
Right now we're great positioning, but little did we know the next zone wasn't great for us. So
Oh, wow,
it pulled
yeah.
all the way to the other side from us. So that was kind of difficult because now everybody on our side is also running towards that side. So we're all running together. So the people who are ahead of us has a huge advantage because they're just shooting at everybody, like I said before. So Now we're kind
yeah.
of stuck
Yo.
because we have no mobility besides me. Prince has no mobility right now, so he's got no items that are gonna help him run. I have the chainsaw, which comes in clutch, but Prince is kind of stuck in a situation where it's just like, all right, good luck. You know, I'm a leave. Good luck trying to get into zone, and that ends up happening because you know there's nothing much I can do there besides try to get into zone early, but there was really no chance there. So these people are trying to come in. I'm trying to get a pick off on them. See if I can get some shots off. Yeah.
Yeah, just rack up those points.
Well,
while
yeah.
you
So
can.
we're trying to get eliminations here because this is the spot to get eliminations. Everybody's pressured. Everyone's like put in a situation where they don't want to get shot at. So like right here, we're shooting at this team, and everybody else was shooting at them, and they ended up placing metal walls all over the place. So I forced them to do that.
Just getting those materials out, so it's
Yeah,
gonna be a lot
that's
harder
exactly
for them
Yo, how much AR am I
in the
at?
future.
We're pressuring them. So now I'm like, okay, so zone's pulling. What are we gonna do here? Because, you know, Prince doesn't have any mobility. Actually, no.
Oh, they're dropping here?
I ended up actually knocking this kid. I didn't end up getting the kill because everybody else was shooting at him, and I didn't feel like it was smart for us to go after him and get him completely killed.
Are there any
So I think-
points for just knocking
No,
someone?
no,
That's
yeah, I would have had to
unfortunate,
kill
yeah.
him, but I would have had to run out into the open area while everybody else was shooting at his teammates. So it really wasn't a smart decision. Now these people are actually rotating into zone, and everybody's shooting him. Like I said before, they basically a lobby sprayed, lobby killed. Everybody's shooting at him because they're in that situation. So now they thought I was in that situation, but I was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So now the next situation is that we got 30 seconds to get onto the other side, and I'm telling Prince like, oh, we're screwed here. So like I don't know what we're gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm grabbing that chainsaw like I have in my hand right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, dude, you're kind of screwed here. Like, what are you gonna
Just
do?
gotta hope for the best.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm checking out where the people are. What I'm gonna do. Those people have Flowberry Fizz, so they're like ready to move. There's more people already on the move. They're already ready to go. They're trying to get ahead of everybody.
I see that guy
But we
clear
were kind of
open.
stuck in this situation. Now here's where I use the chainsaw. This is where everything goes down right here.
gotta go.
So I'm using the chainsaw. This kid ahead of me, so I start using the chainsaw here. I ended up
Wow,
getting him
nice
knocked.
knock.
Yeah, so I'm
You
like,
get the
oh my
kill in
god.
here too?
Yeah, so I
Nice.
killed him. Oh, sorry
They
for
have
the
the
bad
whip room.
quality. I don't know
Here.
what happens there.
That's okay. It's a great quality of gameplay,
right.
so we're making up for it there.
So there's another
There's a
kid
dude
that's
right here,
actually
right
right here. Hopefully quality shoots out. No, it doesn't. Okay, well, I ended up killing a kid right there. If you could hardly see the pixels.
Right, and that was the,
Wait,
the
where's the
other guy's
Okay, so
teammate.
then I got a witch broom. So that guy had a witch broom, so I was able to glide into
Oh,
zone. If you can
nice.
barely
I didn't
see
even
it.
know the witch broom was a thing in this
Yeah,
game.
witch
That
broom
looked
was
fun.
another item I forgot to mention. So now here's Prince's point of view. I put it in here. He's stuck in zone. He's using med kits. So here we go, back to quality, good quality, at least somewhat. He's stuck in zone. He's using these med kits to try to get in. Like I said, he's kind of stranded.
Yeah.
So he's just running in.
Well,
using
at
his
least
med
no one
kits.
is shooting at him right now.
Yeah, well, they
'cause
don't
I
know he's
assume-
in there. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's pretty deep in there. So it's a miracle happens actually. He's able to get in if you're able to see right now.
Yeah, it looks like he's just
He's
barely
just
gonna make
barely
it. Gets
making
down
it.
to-
We all
oh
kind
my
of
goodness,
he
almost
kind of
2
celebrated
HP.
there when he got in.
And do
I
you
couldn't
have
believe it. This
medkits
is
to heal him back up? Or at
no,
this
he
point,
just
is it
used all of his med kits. So we're kind of in a bad situation here.
Yeah.
Actually, I used some chuck splashes I had there. I let him heal.
Well, still
Oh
got
my
all the
gosh.
shields.
Oh my
Those aren't
God.
affected
Yeah,
by the zone. so.
Jesus. Pixelation is.
And then is that other zone?
Dude,
other
we're watching
zone
a
is that where it's
we're
gonna
watching.
pull
I
to
could probably
next?
draw this right now. Oh my god, this is all my fault, guys. By the way, this is not. Okay.
Yo, we're back.
So yeah, now we gotta move to the next zone, which kind of situation here
jeez.
because Prince is also stranded again. I have the witch broom. He has nothing. So
Oh,
yeah.
is there a
kinda
way you could have
we're kinda
kept the
screwed here.
chainsaw to give one of them
The
to him?
chainsaw's in zone, so the
I
chainsaw's
see.
gone.
Yeah.
I was trying to get him, and now here we go. I'm jumping in. There's a kid right here. I went to try to fight him,
Hiding,
but
I'm
I was
hiding.
just like, never mind. I'm just
Yeah, there's
survive
2
here.
of them right there, I think.
So now I
Oh, I'm
survive
cooked.
here. I just box up, make sure I stay where I am, and Prince is kind of on his own. He's fending on his own. I think
Maybe we can get a
I think I
Prince
cut
POV
to his POV here for everybody.
See
I'm
what
pretty
he's up
sure.
to.
Um,
Yeah,
I'm not
hopefully
sure.
he can get to you and
No, he's dead.
He-
No,
oh,
no,
no.
no, he's dead.
Unfortunate.
that
Prince
was the end
didn't
of
make
him.
it, but we
No,
still
I
got
didn't
one
put his
person
POV.
in the
I had his
game.
POV. I guess I didn't put it in. But,
I mean, how big of a disadvantage does that put you at? If your partner goes out, is that like
I mean,
game
it kind of
over, or-
does. No, not really, because you can solo clutch,
Yeah.
and you can get kills on your own. But it's just like another person you can have to help you get some kills and
19
placement
left.
points and all that. And, oh my god, I'm so sorry for this quality.
That's-
This is so disappointing to me.
That's all right, I'm looking
Yeah,
on the
I
big
ended up actually
screen.
killing that kid. I got a knock there. He dies. I rotate into zone. here, and
he
I just
marked
box up. I'm
everyone,
trying to
bro.
survive here. Another
Yeah.
kid comes over with a chainsaw, and I'm like, oh my god. And the
You
metal
really
wall
don't
here.
have a spot to run
Yeah,
away to at this point.
Yeah, everybody's crowded together. So there's another kid's over here. I'm trying to rotate in. I still gotta go. I still gotta move. Now this kid comes up over here. I thought I was trying to take his wall. He took the wall, and he ended up killing me. We ended up getting 9th.
Not
I
bad.
think we got 3
Not bad.
kills.
Yo,
Yeah, I
he's
got 3
getting lucky,
kills.
dude.
So I assume
And-
that got you guys a lot of points.
Yeah, that got us a lot of points. We did pretty good there. So, yeah, I was pretty proud of that performance. That was one of our better performances.
Yeah.
Out of the past couple weeks.
A lot of action at the end there. Thanks so much
Yes.
for joining me. We are going to cut to a quick break. When we come back, Thomas DeSalvo, my co-commentator, will be joining me, and we'll get right into some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate action. Again, thank you so much, James, for being here.
No problem.
And
Thank
we
you for
will be
having me.
back soon. All right. Welcome back to week 7 of the ECAC Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I believe it's East Division matches. I'm Max Rappaport. I am joined today by Thomas DeSalvo, my good friend and co-commentator. How are you doing, Thomas?
Week 7, let's go.
I know this is the last week of regular season play. This is the last match we have.
Potential last match.
Potential last match. We'll see how we do. Well, last match of regular season before the playoffs start. And I'm hoping that we can pull out a victory here and hopefully just squeak by with enough points to get into the playoffs, because we are currently not doing that great this
Can
semester.
we win one game?
Yep.
One
Well,
game.
We've won games. We have not. We've won games. We've won sets. We have not won a match this season yet. We are currently 0-6, but hoping the team can put on a great performance. Of course, I'm always unbiased. I would love to see some incredible Super Smash Bros. Play, and I am rooting for our team to make it into the playoffs just so that we get to watch more Smash Bros. This season.
I'm extremely
And,
biased. Let's go, our team.
Yeah, we got two sides of the coin here. You're biased. I'm not. I mean, I want to see our players. I do have a personal connection to a lot of our players, and it's something that I don't have with players on the other team. So I do. It's hard for me to not want to see them win, but as a professional, as a commentator, I want to see great gameplay, and yeah, that's really all I want to see.
Let's see what. All right, want to talk about last week?
Let's talk about last week.
There's a really good play I really want to talk about. I think you know which play I'm talking about.
Tell me about it. I want to hear it from you. I think I know what you're talking about.
It includes a
but
Ken and a Buster Wolf.
not a Ken.
Not
Terry.
Terry.
Oh, it's okay.
Terry and a Buster Wolf.
Terry and a Buster Wolf.
Allow
Yeah.
me to set
Explain to me what
allow
happened.
me to set the scene. So we're currently down on the we're losing the set. Our Terry is off stage and just got to 100%. He recovers by doing an up B onto ledge, knocking the what was the character?
I believe it was against. Do we have a word from our producer? I think it was a Falco.
It
was
was
a
a
Joker
Joker
player.
knocking the Joker back, getting up on stage, and then reportedly accidentally misinputting a Buster Wolf. I'm getting reports from our producer that was factually true. He did misinput a Buster Wolf, taking the stock.
Yeah, our producer, also known as the Nand, you saw play Terry last week and clutch up in that second set.
Yes, we know. We all love the play. It was hype. It was great.
Clutched us up to get us to a last character on each side situation.
And then we still lost the match.
Yeah, unfortunately, we were not able to pull out a victory in the match, but it was an awesome moment. We've got the highlight clipped, maybe going up on a YouTube sometime shortly. Maybe the end of the season, we'll get all the best moments for you guys pulled out, commentary and play-based. And I'm hoping that we get some even better moments. I mean, it's going to be hard to top that.
No, I
It's
don't
gonna
think
be
we
hard
are
to
ever
top
topping
Buster
that.
Wolf out of nowhere.
But misinputting Buster Wolf
Yeah, exactly.
on last stock to take, that was insane.
Yeah, and
Everyone was popping off. Oh, you heard the esports room pop off? We popped off in here.
yeah, I was talking to the players over there. They were all going crazy.
After the game, you talked to them after the game.
Of course, I talked to them after the game. I do not have any contact with players during the game. And I know I was doing graphics for last week's production, and I was popping off in the other room, chanting
Buster Wolf.
chanting Terry's name, chanting Buster Wolf. I think we actually were chanting for a Buster Wolf to be pulled off.
I was
right
definitely
before.
chanting that.
But what do you want to see this week? What do you want to see from Five Towns College this week for them to get a victory? What do they need to do?
Play better. Like, just in general, just play better. They need to want it more. And less satirical jokes. Just, honestly, just play better neutral all around. What else do they want? Play better neutral. Better recovery. And also, they don't really go for offstage combat. Offstage combat is the best place you want because that's when you're in advantage.
Yeah.
They're in disadvantage. They have one jump and the recovery option. Some characters have bad recovery, which is kind of rare in this game. But mostly, you want to take advantage of their disadvantaged state. Because neutral, it's even on both ends, and that's most skill play. And
Yeah.
an advantage, you have every right to tear them apart.
And I think you're absolutely right. That's kind of where we have been having some very good neutral play and getting those initial hits and kind of keeping that even, but it has been our advantage state that has been lacking a little bit. The offstage play and maybe some of the combo games where we're not pushing in as much damage as the other team. Maybe we're getting the same amount of hits when it's in neutral, but they are sometimes taking advantage of that more.
Well, the silly argument for not going on advantage, taking advantage of it, is one misinput could lead to your death off stage.
That's true. That's true. You never want to SD, and we did actually see that. Unfortunately, in one of the first matches, there were a lot of SDs, honestly, on both sides. But I think the team has been improving throughout the season. I feel like I've noticed a lot of improvement from a lot of different players. Honestly, I've been incredibly hyped to see Toad 16's Bowser Jr. come out again. Every time it comes out, I just feel like that is one of the characters that we do have a good advantage state with. And the use of the projectiles and the forward air and the spacing and the landing options have just been really great. And I know Toad 16 also plays the Mii Brawler. The Mii Brawler can be quite
I would like
nice
to comment
at
on
times.
that. What would you say his win rate is?
I'm not sure what
I feel like
the
you're
win
kind of
rates are.
overhyping the Bowser Jr. a little bit.
I think every time the Bowser Jr. has come out, it's hard for me to say exactly how many stocks it's taken versus lost, but I know every time it comes out, it is usually able to clean up whoever is left on the opposing team and maybe get another extra credit stock. Like if we're behind, it has been keeping us
I feel like that's
us at that deficit, not letting us get farther behind. And I think would be a good place. Maybe put him out kind of in the middle, because that is a big thing of when do you put out certain players? Do you want to put out your really good players at the beginning to get as far ahead, or do you want to put them at the end to anchor your team? And I know that's what they call it,
And
is
that's
the anchor. And I think
That's
yeah.
what I was fishing for with when you say put him at the end of a stock. I feel like our Bowser Jr. is more like a cleanup crew.
Yeah, he
just
comes
like get
in-
that last stock cleanly, then move on to the next match. Then I feel like he struggles a little bit more against the completely even match. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. He's very, very good at taking stocks once he. I feel like Toad 16 does not struggle to kill.
Yes, no, it's get out next match, please.
Yeah.
And
when,
then I
when
feel
you
like,
really need somebody gone, you send in Toad 16 to just finish him off real quick with that Bowser Jr. And honestly, the Mii Brawler too. Both have those very slow-moving projectiles in the neutral bees. All right, and it looks like we are going to get into the match now, so we will see who is playing, who on our team is playing. I believe it is Poobert Dubert on the Dr. Mario versus a Yoshi player from Husson University. I'm not 100% sure that is Poobert Dubert, but I don't think we have another Dr. Mario player. I'm, of course, always rooting for Poobert Dubert. Very hyped to see the Dr. Mario as these two players just kind of exchange some very light hits. Actually, a hit hasn't been landed for quite a while in the neutral.
so I'm feeling very comfy in this match because we have a Yoshi of our own that plays against our own Dr. Mario, correct? Oh, we have confirmed it is Poobert Dubert?
Yeah,
But-
we do. Citric. So Poobert Dubert and Citric are our team captains. Citric does have a very nice Yoshi, and I think may even play with the same skin. So maybe a lot of practice coming in for Poobert Dubert. So yeah, that's a very good point. He may be able to put that to use in this first game. Is ahead on percentage right now. Yoshi is applying a lot of shield pressure, but Dr. Mario
nice
has been
forward
able
air.
to get a lot of hits and
Up
is able
smash.
to clean out that stock with an up smash.
Nice up smash hitbox. It like goes directly up into the side a little bit. So you
Yeah.
just get nice early kills off top.
And Dr. Mario's moves are also very powerful. A nice parry coming out for the Yoshi player and just really putting on a lot of shield pressure. You'll see Dr. Mario's shield is getting very low there, but he's able to kind of sneak away before it gets too low that it gets broken. But still a lot to do for him. He is hitting some nice back airs, getting some nice connections with the pills to just kind of rack on some extra percentage, and hopefully for him is able to take another stock before he loses this one. Hits a nice down B to send Yoshi off stage. We'll see if he can get the edge guard. I know you were saying that Five Towns College does need to go for more edge guards. It's kind of hard to do that with Dr.
You
Mario.
know what? Dr. Mario is, in fact, the exception to the what I said earlier, unfortunately. Dr. Mario, terrible recovery, not known for recovery at all. He may have Luigi Cyclone and Mario
wow.
Uppy, but both those are nerfed in comparison for recovery-wise.
Yeah, that's true. Dr. Mario, not the best recovery, but what he does lack in recovery, he makes up for in sheer power. Another up smash, taking kind of an early kill. There was no spark on that one, so not sure if it was even supposed to. And a nice 2-stock lead, getting some nice grab combos, down throw into up air twice in a row to rack up 59% with, wow, not very many hits for a lot of damage. That's another upside to playing Dr.
Forward
Mario.
smash and a kill! Good
Insane.
momentum for Five Towns for the first game for once, no? Because normally
Yeah.
you lose that.
I mean, it really depends. Poobert Dubert has been one of the players who was able to come out and really get Five Towns College up to an early lead. Yeah, another really important thing to note there is that Poobert Dubert gets to keep all of the extra percentage. That's all going to get reset back down to 0. So
Those
they
in
were
fact-
at 130% when they took that last stock, and they were able to get back to, or they're going to be able to get back to 0 and essentially just keep all 3 of their stocks and reset to.
All right, let's
No
translate
damage
that
being
to
done.
the average person. They're starting with the player down. That's the equivalent of what he just said. They
Yeah.
lost a whole player
A
in
lot
exchange
of
for nothing
words.
for on our end.
A lot of words from me to say, yeah, they're starting with a player down.
Yes.
Which is very good for us.
Player down, player down.
Very good for Five Towns College. I'm sure spirits are high in that room.
The last
that
time-
was a nice match. I mean, breakdown, what really was the Yoshi's downfall in that match there?
Just playing the game. Just literally in general, just playing the game poorly.
Yeah, I think...
The Yoshi just got caught up in the kill moves. He died to an up smash. He died to a fair. You really just gotta avoid those moves of Dr. Mario at all costs. Dr. Mario is much slower and much less of a combo game compared to regular Mario, and I think that's what he thought he was going up against. Because those 2 moves would not have killed as
Yeah.
early for Mario, but for Dr. Mario, it's an easy early kill. Because Mario is definitely more of a popular choice than Doc.
That's definitely true, although Doc does have some upsides to him, as you were saying, with the much more powerful kill moves. I think something that the Yoshi may have struggled with there as well is just once you get someone up to 130%, you kind of start to feel that pressure building of like, oh, I need to take this stock right away in order to even up this game. I can't fall further behind.
So you're
And
saying
if
he was-
you're fishing for those kills, then a really good player can take advantage of that by knowing that you're going to throw something out to try and get them off stage or get a kill.
It's
and
too-
just, yeah, narrowly avoiding it and hitting a nice
2
up
things
smash.
add up to that: predictability and desperation.
Yeah.
Because those lead to doing the same moves over and over to try and take that stock. And speaking of stocks, we got our Dr. Mario back with 3 whole stocks versus Isabelle.
Yep. So
A trap-heavy character with those, what are those, the little...
Oh, I'm not even sure what the move is called. There's the
Yep.
slingshot pellets coming out from both forward and back
Yeah,
air.
that's the move, the down B.
And then the down B, which plants a bomb in the ground. So kind of a campy character. But Isabelle can get in there and do some damage as well.
Now, you mainly want to stay at range with Fishing Rod. Fishing Rod's very oppressive to any character.
Yeah, it is essentially a grab, although it does not beat shield. So you're able to get through it by shielding or block it out by shielding. But air dodging through it is very hard to do, as it has a hitbox as it's being pulled back in and thrown out.
Which is very mean.
But,
Isabelle used to have an infinite, believe it or not. Just squeaky toy hammer
Yeah.
at ledge. Which is very funny.
It is very funny. We'll see if Husson University's player can pull out
No,
that
that's gone
infinite
from the
or not.
game.
Oh, they patched it
They
out. I
patched that
see.
out very fast.
That makes sense.
But it was very funny while I was still there. Isabelle at 115 versus Doc with 157. Looking pretty good like the last match.
Yeah, and I've noticed one thing that
Kill.
the Isabelle seems to be struggling with as Poobert Dubert gets a nice clean up kill with the tornado. The Isabelle player is really not playing to what I think are Isabelle's strengths, which are using that fishing rod and the projectiles that Isabelle
Stage
has.
spike!
Oh,
Stage
and-
spike! Isabelle has such a good recovery, and you get stage spiked.
I
Isabelle's like
know.
top 2 recoveries in the game.
Yeah,
Hardest
not-
to punish, you can go underneath the stage, and you got stage spiked by Dr. Mario. Of all people,
Yeah, not able to make it back. And I think Isabel did go for the tech, and that's why you'll see that air dodge came out a little bit too late, buffered the air dodge, and then missed the tech, air dodge too late, and wasn't able to hit the up B before going into the blast zone. So kind of a series of unfortunate events for the Isabel. Of course, you can always play better, but these things do happen. So kind of an SD, kind of a stage spike, but that is a time where our, which is something that you said.
You know what? I gotta
Happens
eat my
again.
words about characters and disadvantage, because that's what we're doing, and that's now how we're winning.
Yeah. And I mean, it's exactly what you said of we need to go off stage more. Went off stage twice, got some nice stage spikes, which is honestly how we were losing a lot of stocks too early.
What is the last time we've played this good? And I can tell you exactly when.
I mean, a couple weeks ago, we did have an incredible set where we did not lose a character until their last character. One of our set 3 matches, we still, unfortunately, were not able to make it. An incredible Samus player came out. But let's talk about this match right now. 6 stocks to none taken for Poobert Dubert on the Dr. Mario, going off stage even after we said Doc couldn't do it, and landing a lot of smash attacks.
Where has this man been for the past 7 weeks? Why is he here now?
Yeah, he is heating up. He can sense that playoffs are coming up, and he wants to qualify.
That doctor smells blood, and he's here to
Yeah.
patch it up.
He's not patching it up. He smells blood in the water, and he is pushing that advantage as far as he can. I would say some of the stuff the Isabel did wrong. I mean, what do you think the Isabel did wrong in
Not
that match?
camping at all.
Other than, right, yeah.
That's Isabel's strength. Set up the little projectile in the back, use the fishing rod.
And it looks like we are going into the next game. We'll see who Poobert Dubert takes on next. Still at 3 stocks. That's 12-6 overall. And it looks
Banjo
like
and
Poobert
Kazooie
Dubert is up against another pretty campy character, right?
All right, do you want to explain the funny move for this character? It's called Wonder Wing. You get 5 of them. It's invincible. The only way it gets stopped is through a grab. And I want to say safe on shield. Safe on shield.
Yeah, and
yeah,
there
now he's
is
got
that
4
Wonder
left.
Wing.
So
4 left, but almost like up to 50%. I would say that's around halfway through this stock as Poobert Dubert lands a nice up smash to take the stock or the percentage lead into a grab and an up air. That down throw up air has been great for just racking on damage, but some very nice ledge trapping coming out from the Banjo, throwing out those bombs and those eggs and just kind of pushing Dr. Mario to the corner.
So one thing I'm surprised not seeing from the Banjo is him actually grabbing the grenade. It's very easy to do. It's a free projectile. Just grab and use however you like. It's a really nice tool to have.
Yeah, and of course it doesn't go very far when it's just thrown out from the down B input, but once you grab it, you can chuck that thing all the way across the stage.
And that's another up smash kill.
Yeah, Poobert Dubert notices that Banjo's right above him and missed the neutral air and is able to take advantage of it very nicely by hitting a nice up smash. And that is, I think, 4 or 5 stocks taken from just up smash so far, maybe even more.
I feel like 2 out of 3 of these matches, this stock should not be winning. He should be losing to these better characters.
I know.
This
and
one you paid $5.99 for.
Yeah.
How are you losing?
I mean, I wouldn't call Banjo one of the best characters in the game.
No, I'm not saying it's
Forward
one of the
smash
best,
that
but
led 4 times in a row. It seems like Banjo is fishing for that kill, just as everyone else has been against Five Town's own Poobert Dubert, and Five Town's own Poobert Dubert lands an incredible forward smash of their own.
They're desperate.
Take that
It's
stock.
12-4 right now.
Yeah, I mean, they've been unable to take a single stock from Poobert Dubert, and the down throw into the up smash doesn't connect either. A very nice mash out from Poobert Dubert. Does
Oh, and a
miss
miss
the forward
input.
smash, but-
Wrong way to the forward smash.
Yeah, and sometimes that just happens. You're not able to turn around if the shield hit lingers a little longer than you might expect. But Dr. Mario is off stage. That's where he struggles, and we haven't seen Banjo go off stage yet.
Oh
Just
no,
throwing
and
out
that's
these
the end.
eggs,
Oh,
and-
you,
oh my goodness!
what was that snap to ledge? She was like 70 pixels apart.
Yeah, he was a full mile away. Still made it back.
In the next country.
And it looks like Banjo is still just fishing for these kill moves.
I mean,
not playing patiently at all, which
got
is kind of what
5
you need to do with Banjo. Maybe just needs to throw out a Wonder Wing, though.
You got 5 of them. Use them or lose it.
Exactly. I think we've seen only 3 come out so far.
I'd be
and you do wanna
spamming
use them.
Doc with that up smash. He's just a criminal.
Yeah, another one. Oh, and tries to land it again. That one might have killed. But a nice grab there is going to get the kill.
And
Hoover
the
Doober loses
job-
the first stock of the set against Husson University's Banjo player.
So we gotta be feeling good over there.
Last, maybe feeling a little worse after that first stock's taken.
I mean, first stock, you got 2 extra down on this. It's 11-4. I'm in good spirits right now.
Yeah, only 2 Wonder Wings left, and
Back
that
throw.
back throw kills out of nowhere.
Good back throw.
Didn't see it coming. It is a very strong
Not Nest
back
back throw, though. Nest back throw. Criminally good.
No character has Nest back throw. That thing kills way too early.
Also, Nest forward throw has like a lot of base knockback.
I know.
Like go to a stage with a not ledge, walk off.
Yeah.
You get criminal kills off that. All right, back
That's
to the
what I do
actual
in
match
casual
now.
games. Yeah, let's break down what just happened
Let me
there.
break it down for you.
A lot more impatience coming out from Husson University is honestly what I want to call it. Hubert Dubert playing very patient, just waiting for a chance to hit those huge hits, the up smashes, the forward smashes, making sure they can land them, while it seems like Husson University's players have just been throwing them out and kind of hoping that somebody walks into them. But let's take a look at the stats.
Doc 3, Doc 3, Doc 3.
Yeah, that is 9 stocks taken from Dr. Mario, and only 1 stock total taken for the entire team. It is a Luigi, so we'll see Mario versus Luigi, Dr. Mario versus Luigi.
Mario versus Luigi Mario.
Yeah, exactly.
That is his confirmed last name.
I know, it's always been very funny to me that Luigi's, or both of their last names are Mario, but Mario's first name is still Mario.
So do you want to talk about why the Doc walked off stage?
Yeah, so Hubert Dubert having to SD there because they did lose a stock in that last match, so you don't get to hold on to those. If you lose a stock, the stock is gone. If you just take a lot of percentage, though, that'll get reset. But once you lose a stock, you lose it for good. We'll see if this Luigi player can hit some insane combos.
Oh no, the Luigi's trying to say get in the combo, get in the vacuum, get into the death spiral.
Yeah, that is Luigi's strong suit, is landing a grab into basically anything. And you can see the Husson University player really just fishing for that grab, similar to how the rest of the players have been fishing for smash attacks. But yeah, fishing for that grab, and Hubert Dubert is avoiding it wonderfully. You see just kind of staying in the air at all times, but that's 3 grabs thrown out in the span of like
He got the misfire.
10
That's what he
seconds.
needed. He needed the misfire recovery.
Yeah,
So for people who don't know
oh.
how Luigi works, I think it's a 1 in 10 or 1 in 8 chance at a side B to get a misfire, doing like double the distance and a lot more damage compared to charging it. It's completely luck based. So that Luigi getting that misfire there let him recover, but you still lose a stock sometimes.
Yeah, lost the stock to a very nice... Another misfire, gets his head stuck in the wall. Lost the stock to a very nice roll read coming out from Hubert Dubert, and gets that back throw as well. A third misfire
This Luigi should be
out.
playing the
I
lottery
know.
right now.
Unfortunately, not where they matter. Not hitting Hubert Dubert with the misfires, as... Oh my goodness, what even was that? Was that an up B?
That was up B.
Yeah, a very strong up B.
Again,
And-
not Luigi up B, but still
Yeah.
a strong up B.
Yeah, of course, Luigi's up B, the sweet spot, does a lot of damage. And again, reading that air dodge, or just seeing that come out and having enough time to react and get another up smash to take a stock.
This feels so strange. It's a reverse sweep for once on our end. We're not
I
getting
know.
sweeped.
We've had some close sets throughout the season so far, but I think
not
this is
11
as
to
far
1
ahead.
close.
This may be as far ahead as I've seen anyone. I don't think I've seen a single player that we've played against do this well, or a single player that we've had on our team do this well. Even that legendary Toon Link match coming out from T-Sizzle, he did not get as far ahead as Hubert Dubert is currently.
Or that Sonic that first night.
Yeah, the same thing happened, but let's focus on this match for now. Getting caught up talking about what's happened before. Let's see if Hubert Dubert can close out this set, or if the Luigi can see who Five Towns College next player is. Gets a nice tornado near the top of the blast zone to take the kill off of Dr. Mario.
If I'm Dr. Mario in this position, I'm still playing slow and carefully.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter what I do at what the Dr. Mario does at this point. It's going to be an almost guaranteed win. But playing it safe let you not reveal more characters on your roster. Keep it a mystery. Keep them guessing. Because if they don't know who's next, that's all the better for you. They can pick worse characters in exchange. And
Yeah.
now Mario is in the and he got out of the combo.
Oh my goodness.
And
that's
down
gonna be a
smash.
nice down smash.
The disrespectful down smash.
Yeah,
Get out
that-
of the combo to down smash.
That is a kill confirm from the Luigi player, that down throw into up B, but it's very hard to hit. You have to hit exactly, be very, very close to your opponent and hit just the sweet spot of that move in order to get the kill.
It's like-
doesn't get it and is stuck in that hit stun or hit end lag of the up B. And Dr. Mario Poober Doober gets a clean down smash to end it very cleanly, losing 2 stocks to all 12 of the stocks that he took from Husson University. So we'll see if we're even going to get to a next player from our team from Five Towns College.
Honestly, I send out our Dr. Mario last. Just he's our anchor now for the rest of the match.
Yeah, maybe give some other players a chance to shine.
The minimum games required. Dr. Mario, Dr. Mario, 4 games. That's all we need.
Yep.
Just a clean sweep.
All it took, kind of the craziest stat line I've seen so far this season. And it's coming very late in the season, coming in the last match. But hey, if we can get a clean sweep here, maybe more to come this semester.
Maybe.
I'm really hoping for it.
We're definitely going to try and do a school-wide tournament here. We're trying to do that.
Another thing that's coming up as we are on a break right now. I mean, we had three stocks taken from Dr. Mario. On the other side, Yoshi, Isabelle, and Banjo getting a total of 1 across them. And that Luigi, also, it should be, I believe that Luigi only took 1 stock as, or, no, did Banjo take any?
Banjo took,
Banjo took
1.
one, I
Luigi
believe, yeah.
took 1.
Luigi took 1.
Errors here and there.
Yeah, that's all right. I was on graphics last week, and I know it can be very difficult to do. But yeah, insane plays coming out from Poober Doober. Honestly, nothing. There was nothing there that was so crazy that I had to just pop off over it. Just very clean gameplay, reading his opponents and playing around exactly what they were trying to do, and landing a lot of up smashes. And that's just as good as getting insane combos.
I feel like even if we don't make it to playoffs after this night, this is going to be a good feeling for Five Towns. Just going into next season, this is what we can do. This is what we are going to do.
And hopefully retaining these players. I know they do a lot of practicing and a lot of training. And yeah, I think having this team come together throughout the course of a few semesters, they're just going to have, it's only going up from here.
Only up.
Only up.
Only up.
But yeah, before we get into the next set, there is some other stuff that we can talk about.
We want to talk about.
Nothing is confirmed yet, but hopefully over the course of the semester at some point, we are going to have a Super Smash Bros. Open tournament for all Five Towns students and maybe faculty to enter and have a chance to... I mean, I don't know if there'll be money on the line, but there will be a lot of pride on the line. I'm hoping to play in it as well as commentate on it, and I'm hoping you'll do the same, and maybe we can have a run back, from the matches we used to play.
No hands will be thrown. No hand. Yes, much better. Virtual hands.
Getting
not
word
actual.
from
We
our-
do not allow crimes here.
Yeah, getting word from...
Yeah, said the guy who misinputted the Buster Wolf. Yeah, do that again consistently.
I wish you could hear what's coming in
No.
from our producer right now. Unfortunately, he's not mic'd up,
Correct.
but this is an intense argument.
Not
being
an
had
argument. It's
between
called factually correcting
Fernando
someone.
and Thomas, both commentators and players of Super Smash Bros. And hopefully you'll get to see a match actually play out between them. We're not going to do any real fighting here at Five Towns College, of course. But hopefully some point during this semester, you'll get to see me play. You'll get to see Thomas play. You'll get to see the Nand play a little bit
1v1 me.
more. And hopefully
no
we'll all
items.
play against each other.
You're Terry versus my Pyramithra. You're going down, baby.
And Thomas extending the hand of extending the challenge. Yeah, thank you, Fernando.
The glove has been thrown.
Gloves are in the
All right,
ring.
now let's go back to a conversation between us.
Right.
The
So-
thing that people can actually hear.
Yeah, so you won't get to hear Thomas and Fernando arguing or having a delightful conversation this week. Maybe in the future that'll be another caster pair that we
Maybe.
have for you. We'll see. Some a little tension rising between the two.
It's
that
not
could be
tension. It's a
fun.
friendly rivalry. Let's put it that way.
And another friendly rivalry is one that me and Thomas have. Kind of how we got to this point before we even had the idea of making this stream.
You're going to talk about the weekly ones again?
Of course, yeah. We had our weekly one where every week me and Thomas would go into the esports room and just play one best
One
of three
set
match
or one match, depending on the day.
against each other, just to have a little bit of fun. Cut loose from all the hard work we have to do at Five Towns College.
Hard work.
All the
Yeah, let's put it like
production
that.
work,
Hard work.
all the classes. But yeah, the esports room is, I mean, obviously we have an incredible program here with Fortnite and Super Smash being played, but it's also just kind of a community in there. Like it's always nice to just stop by, say hi.
Good people. Good
Yeah.
people.
Play a match, say what's up to Coach Evan Leiter. Great guy, great friend, and great help in getting this stream up and running.
So who did we see today? We saw Dr. Mario. We saw, what else did we see?
We saw Poobert Dubert on the Dr. Mario.
That was it for our
Played
team.
against a Yoshi, followed by an Isabelle, followed by a Banjo, followed by a Luigi. So
I see a lot of Mario characters tonight.
Yeah, a lot of Mario characters. I mean, yeah, Yoshi, Luigi, and Doc.
Then we got some Animal Crossing in there. Very different genres across the whole thing. Well, we got mostly platformers.
Yeah,
And then we got
what
the
game
one
is
animal
Banjo from?
He's
Is
from
it just
Banjo and Kazooie. The
Thanks,
literal name is
everybody.
the name of the character.
Oh, yeah. I
And
forget
then
there's a lot
Banjo
of games
Kazooie
like
Nuts
that.
and Bolts, which you don't talk about. I made the joke first. Another me and Fernando argument.
Yeah, another little disagreement. I think we gotta get you guys on commentary together at some point. It'd just be too much fun to resist. I'm hoping we're gonna get back into the set pretty soon, into set 2.
Usually it's
and,
like 2 minutes. What's going on today?
Yeah, a little slow. We haven't been sending to a break. All right, we'll go to a break, and we will be right back with some more matches.
My match is.
All right, solid. We're gonna go back in very soon, though.
I figured it'd be done within like 2 minutes. Like, all right, so we're back to the game. We're back. All right, there we go.
back
Now we're
in.
really back.
Oh,
All
my
right,
goodness.
we thought this was a lag test. Now it's the actual game. We're back with our Dr. Mario versus the Banjo-Kazooie. Let's see if we can do the run back of taking three.
Yep,
Hubert
Dubert is on again.
taking two stocks and
Taking one stock.
Taking one stock. Let's see if we can go the run back with a doc.
Yeah, just had to run back into our chairs. Let's try and get that updated so that they have 11 stocks remaining as well.
The
A
Doctor of
lot going on
Doom
right
versus
now.
the Banjo of Kazooies.
But yeah, no reason to change if it keeps on working. Hubert Dubert is staying in.
I would say all our players are similar category of level. I would say we only have one real exception.
I mean, yeah, we have a lot of great players. I don't know who is the best, how exactly I would rank them, but we have a lot of great players on Five Towns Esports. Hubert Dubert is always showing up, though, and putting on some incredible performances. There's been some incredible comebacks from Hubert Dubert to take sets or get us close to taking sets. Right now hits a nice tech to stay alive. Those
eggs are just
keep
nasty.
bouncing and knocking him slightly away.
It's not really for percent. It's more of hoping he messes up.
Yeah.
Because he'll get to stage if he keeps knocking on the eggs and getting the right launches, but he wants the Dr. Mario to miss his recovery with such poor recovery. Now we're back at neutral. So how do you feel about the neutral between the two? I feel like it's pretty fair.
I feel like the Banjo and Kazooie player needs to hang out in the air and needs to always try and have one of those bombs in their hand. And Dr. Mario needs to throw out those pills to kind of keep Banjo on edge and jumping around. So that they can get some nice reads and land those bigger hits.
If I would say something to the Banjo and Kazooie player, use your Wonder Wings. Use it or lose it. You get 5 a stock. It's an incredible move. It's very unfair to the opponent. There's a reason why you're limited to 5.
Yeah, it is very powerful and it sends you very far. It is also a great recovery tool, recovery mix-up, and I don't think players should be scared to use it as just a recovery tool, because sometimes you need to. Especially against Hubert Dubert, who has been getting some nice offstage play. A nice tomahawk grab is when you jump up, land, and hit a beautiful grab while your opponent is stuck in shield. Just laying on the percentage and really holding on to this stock up to 172, and you can see Hubert Dubert is not approaching at all. Does not want to go into the Banjo. Wants the Banjo to come to them.
Yeah, the Banjo's got the range options. He gets to say what the range is for most of the game.
Yeah.
Either the Doc has to approach or he has to deal with the projectiles, whichever one happens first.
Yeah, and I think when you have the lead like this, your opponent really has to approach you, as Dr. Mario lands another nice kill with an up smash. Does eventually approach, but I mean, Hubert Dubert doesn't have to do anything here. He can just wait for Banjo to come in, and that's one of Banjo's weaknesses, is he doesn't have a lot of great tools for approaching. He can keep you at a distance, and he can keep you on that ledge very nicely, but it's hard for him to get in.
I feel like the Banjo's not using his projectiles correctly, because it's supposed to be projectile, maybe use the Wonder Wing in between to get him off guard,
Yeah.
but clearly he's not doing that well, as seen by the Dr. Mario just F-smashed him off stage to get the win with 0 stocks lost. We're doing it again. We got the momentum, we got the speed. If this stock carries us to the last stock again, we're golden.
Yeah.
Perfect. First win of the night, first celebration. Let's go, baby. That's what we want. Ooh, baby, that's what it's all about.
That is exactly what Five Towns is looking to do, and a very nice forward smash on a roll read to end that game. Again, I don't think Hubert Dubert took any percentage in that last stock. They were at 172 the entire time.
No, he went to
Just
180 at the end, I think.
Oh, so maybe one little hit taken, but once they got to that super high percentage, again, it just seemed like Husson Esports kind of panicked a little bit and was fishing for that kill and wasn't able to find the kill, and Hubert Dubert took full advantage of that. You could see the Banjo player, it seemed like, was trying to roll behind and grab, and Hubert Dubert took full advantage of that by hitting an incredible forward smash on a roll read to end the game, along with doing a lot of other nice reads and just kind of weaving in and out of where the Banjo's hitting and where the Banjo's grabbing.
They have a lot of nice counter picks for Dr. Mario. It's just like the players aren't playing to their best abilities with the use of the characters. Just to outrange Dr. Mario, make him go off stage, His recovery's poor. Those are his weak points, and yet they're not taking advantage of it.
Yeah, and you see the Banjo was throwing, I think, one of the best things the Banjo was doing, even if it just seemed like he was spamming the edge. He was trying to exploit that recovery, but sometimes you need to do a little more to exploit that recovery. If you can't just throw stuff at the ledge.
And Let's You's going to exploit Dr. Mario's recovery next.
Yeah,
Let's You's going to try and do that.
Nobody's done it so far. It is an
Oh
Alex
no!
player.
Oh no!
Or
This is
Steve
the worst.
coming out from the other side, and we'll see if they, another character that tends to be pretty campy, kind of throw out projectiles and just stay away from their opponent. But Pooper Doobert is finding some spots to get in, a nice F smash out of shield or up smash out of shield, and just always throwing out those pills.
Steve, Alex, bannably good character, bannably good.
Yeah, some people have talked about banning, and an unfortunate SD maybe lost their jump somewhere, did Pooper Doober, and we'll see if that's another one from Alex. Barely
What are these
latches
snap
onto
to
the ledge.
ledges today? First Dr. Mario, now Alex?
I know,
What is with
everybody
these
is...
like yard-long snaps to ledge?
Yeah,
I
everybody's
can throw a
arms just
football.
got wider. But yeah, Dr. Mario is doing a great job just playing out of shield. That's an out of shield up B, hit an out of shield, a couple out of shield up smashes. And yeah, it's just finding spots. Oh, a nice roll read, but doesn't quite get the up smash there. Does land the down B, which is going to send Alex all the way across the stage and up into the air. And we'll see what is coming next. I haven't seen a lot of Steve gameplay, but I know you want to get to that diamond. Right now, Alex is up to metal and just spamming those up tilts as a nice little combo starter. Gets 44% after up. Oh.
All right, ready to hear out the Steve
What
gameplay
happened
loop?
there? Oh, a nice back throw.
So the Steve game plan is to set up a brick wall and then mine and make your opponent approach you, because as you're mining, you're getting diamond more resources. But they approach you and they have to break down your walls. And once they break down their walls, they're committed to a move. So Steve could just stop mining instantly and go take advantage of that, which we're not seeing much of, which is very surprising.
Yeah. And I mean, it seems like the Steve player, the Alex player, is trying to get to that corner and mine, but as soon as they do, every time, Poobert Doobert is going for the pills, throwing out the pills to approach, and those pills kind of break down the wall as Poobert Doobert runs forward. And then once he gets there, the walls are broken down a little more, and there's not as many defenses for Alex. But hitting a nice forward air into reading the tech and hitting a nice up smash.
Almost got
and
that
does grab the
diamond.
diamond, but
Is that a loss of a diamond there, or is that...
yeah, I
It
think
went
just
off?
lost the diamond. Just barely lost the diamond as Poobert Doobert lands an incredible up smash. I don't know what's going on there. That minecart is ricocheting all over the place.
It's still a valid hitbox in that scenario. It's still a grab, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like almost the whole way, unless it's like not moving at all. It's gone.
I know that minecart is one of the reasons that Steve is an incredibly broken
Almost got
character.
a shield to break off that anvil. You saw that?
I know, yeah. That down air sending out a block, so Steve doesn't even have to put their body at risk in order to land
Steve's
that
at low resources. This is the best point for Doc. Just keep her off mining.
Yeah, that's really what you got to do, is not let the Steve player get in that corner, although does have a nice iron, so Dr. Mario is getting pretty high. Poobert Doobert
Diamonds
is getting
up,
pretty
last
high.
stock on both ends. Doc's got to do something impressive to win this game.
Yeah.
You see how that
Just
block?
standing on
yeah,
the other
that
ends of
block
that
was
block.
protecting Steve that whole time.
Yeah, but a nice down B is going to catch the landing from Alex, and just throwing out these pills, just trying to gauge
Very accurate
where
on that
each player is
projectile.
going.
Using a lot of bouncing momentum off those.
And wow, just lining it up perfectly so it goes over the block and is able to hit Alex on the other side, even though that wall is up. Trying to... I don't know what happened there. There was no punish on it either.
He was waiting patiently.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's too far distance, and you didn't think he could do anything.
Yeah, Dr.
It wasn't
Mario
worth
does not have a-
dying at that scenario, let's say, to try and get some more damage or a kill.
And I don't think anything would have killed at that point.
That's
so
a diamond.
You don't want to risk it, especially when the Steve player can go for a spot dodge and try and hit another smash attack.
And remember, the Steve doesn't need to go to that mining table. They could shield, hit B, they get a free mining table right next to them. Which, do they not know that? Crafting table.
I mean, it doesn't seem like they do. That
No,
diamond
it
did
doesn't
break,
matter. Doesn't
and
matter.
Wow. Poobert Doobert takes down another player, not doing as well this time.
Would you
has
say
lost
that's
2
the
stocks.
Doc's worst possible matchup?
I mean, any character that can just camp that far away and just get incremental advantages seems like it'd be a pretty bad matchup for Doc. But we've been saying that every time a new character comes out, and Poobert Dubert keeps coming up clutch and just taking these stocks.
I mean,
and
the Doc's good at mid-rangers, basically.
Yeah.
He just gets in there and kills, not characters that want to stay far away and just poke you with projectiles the whole time, which we've been seeing a lot of. No?
Yeah, that's definitely what we've been seeing coming out from Husson Esports as they play on PS2 and then FD. But I think there's something to be said for just how Poobert Dubert is playing themselves, because they are finding ways, as you saw, throwing out those pills, and even when the Alex player was trying to set up a wall, still finding ways around it and finding ways to just throw them off balance so they're not able to collect as many materials.
I would say Dr. Mar's fireball or pill is really unique in the way it works, because it's a hitbox that moves up and down. It's not like a Samus projectile. It's not a Samus missile. It's not a Banjo-Kazooie neutral bait. It bounces. It's not like a straight target, which allowed the Dr. Mar to get in those weird angles over the blocks, through stuff, which allowed him to get into Steve's range.
Yeah, maybe something that the Steve player is not necessarily used to either. Or they're used to setting up that wall and just essentially having free reign and being able to block out anything that comes at them, as it looks like we're going into the next match.
All right, let's see the Doc's next opponent.
Yeah, we'll see who is coming up next to challenge
A
Dr. Mario.
Zelda.
And it's another kind of zoning character in this Zelda. So it doesn't seem like it'd be a good matchup. Of course, Poobert Dubert has been known to prove us wrong before, down to their last stock.
So I'm Doc here. What am I looking to do? Am I looking to take the whole game, or am I looking to secure at least one stock, get us up more?
I think you're looking to push it as far as you can. If you lose this stock here early because you take a couple risks, your team is still very far ahead.
Yeah, but I would secure the lead after the first stock, then you can play Reckless as you want.
Yeah,
Because
make
playing
sure you
Reckless
get at
now
least one more
benefits you
stock.
nothing. Because you already got the information. You want the information to figure out who you're counter-picking for a Zelda.
Yeah, I think what you really need to do is make sure that you don't, get that first stock and make sure you don't let them get the win when they're at a very high percentage. Finding those kills, which has been what Poobert Dubert is excelling at. Landing these kill moves, landing these smash attacks, the up Bs, the down Bs as well. Just finding kills at every possibility. And right now doing a very good job of kind of just playing it safe, throwing out the pills, running up and shielding, as you'll see the Zelda tried to land into Dr. Mario's shield, and that's not going to work out for them.
Nope.
But little reset to neutral, Zelda setting up the Phantom Warrior in the wrong direction and throwing out a lot of B moves. And
That's what Zeldas do. They just throw B moves.
Yeah,
Side B's very nice. Down B's a good projectile that stays out for a little bit because you gotta wait for the lag time. Just then it goes. Up B, really nasty tool if you just want to teleport into them. It's got a nasty hitbox.
Yeah, can be a good approach tool. Does have a lot of lag on it as well, though, so you have to be very wary of when you're using it. You gotta know that you can hit it. And wow, an incredible roll read from Poobert Dubert.
39% and taking 2 stocks.
Yeah,
it's 4 to 10 again.
And it's still, it seems like to me there has never been a moment where Dr. Mario is just doing insane combos and running away with the game. It just very tight play and racking up damage wherever they can and just kind of knowing what the opponent is going to be doing next. Like you'll see, just these are all stray hits. This isn't stuff connecting into other stuff. It's a back air here, a forward air there, an up air there.
Just a mindset change, I feel like, no?
Yeah. I think it's a great look coming out for Poobert Dubert here, and the entire Five Towns College Esports team. I'm sure they're all rallying behind Poobert Dubert in the esports room, and I'm sure they want to play tonight, but I'm sure they are also hoping that Poobert Dubert can just take it away, go all the way with it, as still up in percentage, even on stocks here, as the Zelda player lands a nice forward smash and is really going to have to capitalize. Doesn't capitalize on Dr. Mario being off stage, and is, again, just throwing out these forward smashes, hoping and praying that something will kill.
Whiffed. That's the first up smash whiff tonight to a back throw.
Oh, wow.
That back throw has been a menace.
Yeah, incredibly powerful back throw. And wow, another 3-stock coming out for Poobert Dubert. That is the 4th one of this set.
Are we going to see a dock sweep?
We might not even see a second player
Dock sweep.
from 5
Dock
towns.
sweep. I need to
It's
see the
hard
dock
not to
sweep.
get excited about it.
I don't want any other players to that. You can go home now. Take the night off.
Yeah.
If Doc doesn't
Just send
win,
him home
we
early.
should forfeit at this point.
I mean, who needs other players when you have Poobert Dubert coming out with
All
the
right,
incredible Dr. Mario plays?
I even have
There
to-
is 3-3-3.
All right, I'm not even going to look at the stats. I'm going to say Dr. Mario's 3-3-3.
Wow, you
And the other
guessed
team
it.
has 0-2-0.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And it looks like it doesn't even matter what stage we're going to. Started at PS2, then counterpicked to Final Destination to hopefully, I don't know, expose Dr. Mario to those projectiles and make him run across the entire stage with his little stubby legs.
Platform
But-
or no platform, this guy is on a roll.
Yeah,
He's rolling.
Poobert Dubert, just incredible use of the pills, incredible use of run-up grab, and incredible use of out-of-shield options. Just
All right, maybe the last
fundamentals.
match of the season. Let's see what we got. We got Dr. Mario with 1 stock versus his brother Luigi Mario with 3. We're running this back.
Yeah. Now, Luigi was one of the characters that was able to take a stock away from the legendary Poobert Dubert, the only way you can describe him
So
after watching this gameplay.
I'm unfortunately going to bring up this scenario. If our Dr. Mario loses, is the cleanup crew of the Bowser Jr. going to come out?
That's what I'm hoping to see. If Poobert Dubert does lose this last stock, hopefully can take at least 1 stock, maybe 2 before doing it. But this Luigi player was able to clean up 1 stock pretty nicely from Poobert Dubert last time. But I think if Poobert Dubert can get this Luigi down to last stock or maybe 2 stocks remaining, the cleanup crew of Toad 16 on the Bowser Jr. will come out and just end this match, especially with those very nice projectile plays, what I was talking about for Toad 16.
The janitor's coming out for the dock.
Exactly.
The
Janitor
dock
coming
and the
up.
janitor.
The hospital shift has ended. Just gotta scrub the blood off the floor. But right now, it doesn't seem like we're going to be getting to that point, as Poobert Dubert has only taken 14% as opposed to the Luigi's 112, and we'll see if he can get another nice roll read off the ledge or another nice smash attack. Looks like he's just kind of waiting for the Luigi player to mess up, but the Luigi does make a nice combo out of just 1 stray hit.
The dock got in the combo, got out to now an up smash for a punish. Just the Luigi coming up ledge and running forward. He didn't dash attack, he just ran forward.
Yeah, just ran right into it, and Poobert Dubert was waiting
Oh, there's the
there,
dash.
reading the roll in off of ledge with another up smash. The up smashes out of shield have been their primary tool for just ending these stocks. As soon as Husson Esports gets over 100%, we're throwing out the smash attacks, but we're not just throwing them out. We are making sure they land as another beautiful forward smash
I was
hits.
gonna say, if this guy just misfired onto stage, this guy should go play the lottery.
Yeah, again,
Just go play
got a
the
lot of
lottery.
misfires last round.
You're done playing Smash, buddy. Go play the lottery instead. You have this luck.
Luigi does do a nice job at getting back to center stage and a nice back air to send Poobert Dubert off the stage, but isn't able to capitalize on that, and a nice B reverse pill just to kind of space out where the Luigi can and can't go. Another nice back air coming out from Luigi is able to send Doc off stage again,
This Doc
but
wants
not
that-
able to land the grab.
This Doc wants that sweep. He really wants that sweep.
Yeah, you can tell Poobert Dubert wants it, and staying calm, staying cool, staying collected as a nice back air sends Luigi.
misfired game! No! Not the Doc sweep!
Doc sweep dreams are dead in this second set. Oh my goodness.
Man.
Maybe that Luigi does need to be playing the lottery.
Play the
What did we
lottery,
just
dude!
see?
Stop playing this game. Go win $1 million.
Misfire from all the way the edge of the blast
No!
zone and knocks Dr. Mario, knocks Poobert Dubert
That
all
was
the
so
way to the
home!
other end of the stage. I
No!
would say we don't necessarily need to worry about Five Towns College's chances, but we've seen what one player can do, the difference one player can have. So we'll see if that Luigi player can take it all the way in the same way that Poobert Dubert was able to in the last set. Of course, it's a very hard road from here. You'll see that Dr. Mario was able to take 10 stocks to the other team's 3. So 9 stocks for this Luigi to take with only 2 of their own to play with.
I'm just so upset.
I know. I could see the despair on your face. You wanted the dock sweep.
No, can we just send all our?
To see.
Can we just SD the rest of our stocks? Send the Dr. Mario back in.
Send him back in. He's got to make a clean sweep.
He's
doesn't count.
set 3 clean slate. That's what we need.
I personally am pretty excited to see what's coming up next for 5 Towns. I was excited to see a dock sweep.
Am I taking bets on Toad 16?
Yep.
Am I taking bets?
Toad 16.
The cleanup crew has arrived.
This is just what we were talking about. Let's see
He
how
misfires again. Dude's rubbing it in. Dude is rubbing it. I swear, if he misfires again, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, we got to get this man a slot machine to touch to get his luck out of the way. And let's see what Toad 16 can do if he can have as incredible of a performance as Poobert Doobert was able to.
This guy has
at a slight percentage advantage, but a nice grab from Luigi means a lot of percentage is going to get racked on with that forward air.
Get in the
up air,
combo, baby. Get in the combo.
Oh, does try and go for the up B in the middle of nowhere, and Toad 16 really capitalizing on that. You'll see up tilt, up air, a nice combo from Bowser Jr., and then lands the forward smash to even out the percentages, hitting some nice back airs and a beautiful
the call out
roll
on this
read.
F smash!
Wow, and that's exactly what we were seeing from Poobert Doobert.
He also did shield it. He shielded it too. It just got shield poked.
Yeah, poked right through the shield, or maybe an unfortunate dropping of the shield. But whatever it is, it seems like we are, 5 Towns College is in their heads. A stock taken with a nice up B towards the top of the blast zone for Luigi, and does land a grab at an early percentage, which could mean a 0 to death, but only 60%.
Get in the combo, baby.
Pretty light for Luigi.
There is no joke.
Wow,
This
an
Luigi.
up B out of shield. Last stock, Husson University does not want to lose this match. They want to take it to set 3. Are they going to be able to? A beautiful jab at ledge, racking up 20 percentage.
Bowser Jr., like one of the only jabs that kills.
Yep, and he's going off stage, which is what you said 5 Towns College needs to do. Poobert Doobert did a little bit of it, but of course playing Dr. Mario, there's only so much you can do. We'll see if Bowser Jr. can end this here, or if Luigi is going to get a 3 stock to 1 game to take it to 5 Towns College's next player. Let's see what's going on. A nice hit off stage by Toad 16 with the back air, and almost hitting that forward smash to end it right there. That move is so incredibly powerful. Luigi just keeping going for these grabs.
The Koopa Kid is 1 combo away from death, but
Yeah.
the Luigi's 1 jab on ledge from dying too.
I mean-
both at completely death-defying states, even though the Bowser Jr. is at 58%.
A grab here could spell the end, and you'll see that could spell the end for either player at this point. And you'll see they are the Luigi player is fishing for it. At this point, it's a little high in percentage for them to go for the up B out of a grab, but the down B will be able to kill.
Where's our cleanup crew? Come on.
Yeah, sorry, I've been watching so much Poobert Doobert.
Oh,
as an
Toad
up B out of
16
shield.
goes down to Luigi with 107. We got 2 characters remaining. Take down 1 Luigi. It is 1 Luigi, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean,
1
we'll
Luigi
see.
Mario. Can we take 1 down?
This would essentially be the exact same performance by their Luigi as Poobert Doobert had in the first match of taking... I mean, 2 stocks were taken from Poobert Doobert in that first set. Ended it with 1 remaining. The Luigi has 1 remaining right now and has to take off, let's see, a total of 6 more stocks after already taking 4.
I don't know.
So-
that room better still be hyped. I mean, come on, it's 1 Luigi. How hard could it be?
Can't get psyched out now. Let's
Watch
see
me
who
eat those.
5 Towns
Watch
College
me
is
eat
sending in
those
next.
words like I've been doing all night. The Dr. Mario doesn't go off stage. It's a bad matchup. I'm just wrong all night. Can I be right for once? It is 1 Luigi, 1 stock.
Yeah, and we'll see. I believe Bowser Jr. only got 1 stock in that last match. Bowser Jr. took 1, Luigi took 3. Before that, Dr. Mario with the 3-3-3 against Banjo, Alex, and Zelda, with Alex being the only one to take was it 1 or 2 stocks there?
Well, which character?
Against Alex.
The Alex took 2 stocks.
Alex took 2 stocks, Luigi took 1, and lost one of his own.
I'm very worried for next matchup. They know who's good against Dr. Mario. We gotta take this down now.
Yeah, so they know who to put in against the Dr. Mario player. So we do have our other team captain. That is Citric coming in. We'll see the Luigi get down to that last stop.
If he missed...
Maybe a misfire? That's another misfire.
I'm about to walk out of the studio.
I mean, it doesn't matter here, but it's still
but
scary to see.
It's just the point.
We'll
1
see
in
the
10, ladies and gentlemen.
Taunts coming out. Always have to.
You know what? That's a legitimate move from the Luigi. Down taunt is a stage spike.
Yeah.
It is a stage spike at ledge.
Usually doesn't come up, but a very nice lead for their Luigi player here. 90% to 19, a couple combos, one grab combo, and then just sending Citric off the edge of the stage with the projectile form of the grab, and goes for the down throw into down B. So this Luigi is looking to make a comeback, and it is doing an incredible job so far. Citric has only racked up 25% on the Luigi player, who just keeps throwing out this plunger to go for the grabs, and Citric is getting caught up in shield and getting run up and grab on. Just really needs to spam these nairs and make sure he's always throwing out a hitbox rather than hiding in shield. You can't be scared of that Luigi, as they're just continuing to hit these grabs. A nice F smash, yeah.
Evening
Call
it
him
up.
out. I know you're gonna grab. I'm gonna forward smash.
I mean, what else does Luigi do? Not grab? His
Yeah.
main thing is grab, fireball. Grab, fireball. Grab, get in the combo, ladies and gentlemen. That's what Luigi wants. And down there. Thank you. Down there is very important.
Luigi does not have a lot of tools, but the tools that he does have are incredible. That is, oh my goodness. That is a down throw into down air, into up B to end this stock. 62% to 0. 0 for Citric, 62 for Luigi, 1 stock for each of these players. This Luigi has now taken 6 stocks.
The
So
doc
that's a
set
total
up
of 2
everything
characters and is looking
perfectly.
to keep it going with a nice combo off a grab here.
The doc set us up for perfect success. Don't mess up his PhD worth of studies.
A nice down B is hoping to redeem Citric's slow start to this game. Does have Doc up to basically kill percent, especially for some of Yoshi's strongest moves.
Anything kills
I like
here.
going for that up smash there. Doesn't quite land it, but just needs one big move to finish off this stock.
Dodge
Needs to not get grabbed too.
Just don't get
Oh my goodness, do they make it? Barely missing the forward smash, just a couple feet away.
So what are we looking for Yoshi here? What does the Yoshi need to do?
Yoshi, at this point, needs to hit a nice back air, a nice forward air, maybe an up smash out of this grab, racking up a lot of percentage. The back air will kill now. The neutral air is starting to kill. Maybe go off stage and just hit anything. Just one more move, doesn't matter what it is, goes for the F smash.
He's gotten the combo.
Oh my goodness, but is caught up, uses the double jump super armor to get out of it, and does it again.
No, the up smash.
The up smash, so unfortunate.
What is with this?
150%. Luigi hanging on to this last stock, needs to get through one more of Five Towns College Esports players. I mean, what does this mean?
What is this with the
does this
Mario
mean?
Brothers? The
Yeah.
Mario Brothers are just reverse sweeping everyone.
They're taking it all the way, both of them, really.
So what do we do next time if the Doc does not get past the Alex and the? Are we done if he doesn't get past the Alex and Luigi? Do they have just 2 players that sweep our team? Did we just get lucky with the Doc twice?
I'm gonna tell you.
Are we gonna get lucky 3 times?
I'm gonna tell you what I would be telling our players if I was in the room with them right now.
It's one Luigi.
It's not time to think about that next set yet. We're not thinking about that next set. You need to lock in, not worry about it. You need to not worry about what's happened in this match, this nice reverse sweep that the Luigi player is going for, and you need to just look forward, look into this next game, and just try and pull out that last stock. Play calm, like how Poobert Dubert was playing in the earlier games of this set. Just playing very calm, throwing out projectiles, not fishing for anything.
Our producer thinks he can misinput a Buster Wolf again and win.
Yeah. Maybe we do need to send the Nand in, but he's not going to be playing tonight as he is on production for today. Love to have you here. Would love to have you in the game as well. He says, get by Terry in there.
He wants to bust the wolf again. He wants to bust it down. Let me break it down for you. So, we had a Dr. Mario. First set, got us clean sweep. Lost 2 stocks that whole thing.
Right.
Now, we got Dr. Mario getting to second to last stock on Luigi, last character. we had our cleanup crew, which should have won us the game.
Yeah, going
Take
into
one
clean it up.
stock. Now we're in the situation of we lost our Yoshi, our backup team captain, second.
We have our I think our
Co-captain,
yeah,
our co-captain.
co-captain Citric.
Now, who do we got left? What's the
I mean,
roster looking like?
I don't know who else is coming in tonight. We will see. We'll find out soon, and we'll see who is able to go up against this Luigi and hopefully just take that last stock. Very unfortunate as well that Luigi got up to 150% there. That's back down to 0.
Don't remind me.
Everything that Citric accomplished there, and it wasn't nothing. That last talk, Citric lost some early stocks, which was unfortunate for them, but in that last stock, it was very even, landing a lot of hits and really just needed one more stray hit. I really liked the amount of pressure that Citric was putting on, and it was kind of just a scramble of who's going to get that last killing blow first, and Luigi was able to find it.
It's one Luigi.
As well as, yeah,
I feel like I'm a super villain telling my minions, it's one Luigi. It's one Luigi. I feel like Bowser.
All right, and we have Cordless Knack 29, who is going to be coming in next.
I feel like I'm Bowser in this situation. It's like, it's one Luigi.
Yeah.
How hard is it? It's one Luigi.
Do kind of feel like the villain and Luigi is the hero with this insane reverse sweep. But I mean, their Luigi player has been playing incredibly well. I don't want to take that away from them. We have a Sephiroth coming in against Luigi from Cordless Knack.
The
We'll
boss
see
music
what he
enters.
can do.
All right, I'm feeling good for FTC this time. Sephiroth, big sword. Just big sword.
Big sword,
Big
yeah.
sword.
I think it is longer than
Big sword. That's all you need. Big sword.
Luigi's grab.
All right,
so
I've
maybe
seen
can
no
keep him
misfire
at a
so
distance.
far. Maybe his luck is finally ran
Luck
out.
is running out a
He
little
did
bit. Does hit the
3
nice
attacks.
down taunt. And Cordless Knack starting off with a side B, going for some spacing moves. I like that a lot, and going for the down tilt.
He's in the
Unfortunately,
combo.
Luigi is able to land a grab. Which,
He's in the combo.
Yeah,
That's
how Luigi starts everything.
I'm just hearing the Sephiroth theme playing in my head, being scared right now.
Oh, wow. Barely misses that forward smash. Does get the one wing out, but loses the stock just as quickly after that. Cordless Knack needs to start racking on the damage.
That's
and
gonna
that
combo.
Is a nice back air and landing the 2 hits off of the side B, although Luigi does hit a nice grab, which is going to lead to 60-70% off of just one move. That is what Luigi does
That
best.
neutral B is going to be very scary for that Luigi, especially full pow. Ooh, nope. Just that neutral B is a really big threat the whole time. You got one stock. He hits you with that once, you are done.
Yeah, and I think the best time to throw it out is if you can get Luigi off the stage.
He's got his one
That's
winged
when you wanna
angel.
throw it out.
3 jumps. His attack was his attack boosted now.
Attack boosted and speed boosted.
And
all
3
gonna come
jumps.
into play. Down smashes the wrong way and is going to lose a stock.
No.
1 stock left for both teams. This Luigi player is taking it back all the way after Poober Doober got them down to their last character and full swept the first game. So
72%
still
Luigi.
A percentage lead for Sephiroth, but 1 grab could even this up. Just needs to not get grabbed, needs to not throw anything out, play very safe, and does not get hit by that. A beautiful counter coming out.
That counters are key to victory. He just throws out that combo tool. If he gets a counter on that combo tool again, that might be it for Luigi. Just get a nice follow-up.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Luigi is not able to get a ton of percentage off of that, and the fully charged down neutral B does not secure the kill. Luigi rolling through it does hit 3 of the
Orbs.
Oh my goodness, orbs.
Same
and so
another
Luigi
combo.
off stage. Does get him out of the
Try to
hit
go-
stun of his own up B though, and a beautiful
150.
neutral B.
No, charge him
Oh
more,
my
dude.
goodness, can he do it?
No,
Doesn't find it
back
yet.
on
Goes for the
stage.
forward tilt.
What were you
Gets
doing?
dash attack
Activated.
off stage. Makes it back to center stage with
Come
that
on.
up B. A very nice recovery.
No.
And he can definitely make it back here.
Third
Has that
jump.
extra jump. A nice parry, but doesn't land anything. Going through the up smash with the super armor. Goes for an up smash.
No, he's
That
at the
is
combo tool.
Oh
He
my
missed
goodness.
it. No,
It's
that's
too
the up smash.
We're just missing. We're missing. What throw kills here? Oh my god, goes for the up B out of nowhere, and it doesn't quite make it. Not able to land those kill confirms anymore, but the dash attack ends it 165%.
Throw it to break. Just throw it to break.
For Luigi.
We need a
my
second.
Goodness.
Just throw it to break.
Yeah.
Throw
we
it to
are
break.
going to
We can't follow up off
send
that.
to a break really quick, and we will come back and talk about this match. Thank you so much for watching. Thomas is walking out of the room. What just happened there? We will be back with set number 3. All right, we are back after a quick break to regain our bearings. What did we just watch? Tell me what just happened, Thomas.
I don't know how to describe that with words, but I'll do my best. So, from the top, Dr. Mario takes everything out. 2 stocks on that one. Last stock, wait, no, second to last stock, Luigi. We send up our cleanup crew. They take 1 stock and fail. We send out our co-captain. He takes out 0 stocks and fails. We send out our Sephiroth, a character that should destroy Luigi with a big sword. A big sword, by the way. 1 stock still, by the way. Reverse sweeping the whole team. The whole team.
Yep, an insane
Then
performance.
We see the craziest game of my life against that Sephiroth. 150% from that Luigi. That Sephiroth was in one winged angel aim. One winged angel range. We see 18 moves whiff.
Yeah.
For both sides for punishing. Neither side gets the punish. And then we see what I can only describe as a massive failure of 5 Towns and not getting that one Luigi.
I mean, yeah, it's just 1 hit in those last 2 games. Just needed 1 hit to close it out. But that Luigi held on tight, and you know, I can't even say that 5 Towns played poorly, especially when they were down to their last stocks. They were still racking on the percentage, and it was just that last hit, maybe panicking a little bit. I don't know exactly what's going on, but just failing to get that very last hit. And you know, the Luigi playing incredible, similar to how Poober Doober did in that first set and the second set, honestly, of just staying at a lead, staying calm and composed, and waiting for an opportunity to strike. And just, yeah, tacking on percentage, even when he was at disadvantage or at higher percentages. But,
I ate my words again.
Yeah.
You know what I was saying? Haha, let's run it. Let's throw all our stocks away and run it back for the dock. And how, oh, it's one Luigi? I ate my words again. Can I be right for once in a correct manner?
I mean, it just seems like everything you're saying today, the opposite is going to happen.
So, can I say 5 Towns is going to lose?
I mean,
and watch that one be wrong.
I don't want to jinx it now. Especially maybe after we just called you out for having the opposite of always being right, always being wrong, despite what it seems like should be happening, despite what is likely to happen. 5 Towns College going to a set 3, and that's got to be hard to go to that set 3 after being up so far, having 1 character left with not even 3 stocks going into your second character.
They know how to counter us now.
Yeah.
Just take out the dock. It's a free win with that one Luigi.
I mean, hopefully we don't see Luigi go all the way to the end. Maybe we can see Dr. Mario sweep through the Luigi beforehand, but I mean, it's up in the air what's going to happen. We'll see if there's any substitutions coming in for 5 Towns, any substitutions coming in for
So what were your
the
emotions?
other team, and we'll see who's starting off.
So your emotion, how were you feeling that last game? I had adrenaline pumping through my veins that last stock.
I was really just trying to keep up with what was going on the screen.
All right.
And, yep, we got Poober Doober coming in first again, playing against the Banjo from Husson University.
All right.
So far has beat this Banjo twice pretty badly. We'll see if Dubert can do it again, or if he's maybe feeling a little bit psyched out after that last match.
It's all ride or die this Doc right now. He wants that reverse sweep. He saw what that Luigi did to his team. It's ride or die on our co-captain, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, right now the stocks are the percentages are very even. Both sides just kind of sneaking in hits here and there. A nice up smash out of shield is what Dubert has been doing all match and continues to do. Does whiff the forward smash, which would have landed a very early kill, and gets forward smash themselves. And an unfortunate SD. Banjo and Kazooie, for the first time up a stock against this Dr. Mario, does manage to get a nice little hit there and is hoping to clean up this stock pretty quickly, not get any extra percentage racked on, but we shall see. I mean, do you think the Banjo and Kazooie, do you think they've been doing what they need to do in this matchup? Throwing out more projectiles? And I've been seeing a lot of that back air, too.
They downloaded our doc, unfortunately. They figured out our weakness.
Yeah.
They downloaded the doc. Doc's been downloaded.
I'm not sure what it is. Throwing off those neutral Bs and is able to get an up smash out of shield to even up the stocks down 50% to 0, but can maybe clean this up, get forward a little more as Banjo and Kazooie lands a nice forward tilt into the down tilt, sending Dr. Mario off stage, but he does land a nice up throw into an up air, and a nice B reverse neutral B to get some more percentage on the Banjo and Kazooie. Now we have Dr. Mario again going for that B reverse pill to try and knock Banjo and Kazooie into the air, but is up to 118% as Banjo and Kazooie is just keeping this lead ahead and using a lot of down tilts as well as back airs. Honestly, to tack on the percentage.
Our Doc likes to live on the edge. He's been getting up to 180 consistently.
Yeah.
And then he's just been using the rage bonus just to like knock him out early.
To kill people even earlier, but has not landed a hit on this Banjo and Kazooie. You might have been right. The download might be there. So is really just hoping to get some more percentage on and take another stock. And it might be time to call it quits on this stock and just hope for better in the next one. We'll see what Dr. Mario can do. Is he able to make it back?
Doc's down to 1.
Down to 1 stock on Dr. Mario and 2 stocks still with 43% on the Banjo and continuing to rack on this percentage onto Dubert. We'll see if he can get anything else out of this last stock or if we're going to an early new character.
It's Banjo and Kazooie, they learned what to do. Stay around, stay away, spam projectiles, and use the Wonder Wing. Use it or lose it. I'm saying all night.
And maybe just feeling a lot better after their teammate of that Luigi player was able to get an insane reverse sweep. Maybe the nerves are all shaken off now, and they're just playing at the level that they should have been this whole time. But we'll see. Up in percentage now is Dr. Mario and gets a nice forward throw to send Banjo and Kazooie off stage, going for what looks to be kind of trying to gauge where Banjo is landing to land a nice smash attack and take this stock, hoping that Dubert doesn't start to panic and throw stuff out for no reason. Goes for the down smash, which is able to send Banjo all the way off stage, but doesn't quite get a kill, and trying to roll onto the edge to get a nice back throw, but not quite able to get it. Does get through those eggs and make it back to stage and kind of reset to neutral. We will see if this back throw is going to kill. Not quite, as they are near center stage. And what does Dubert have in store? How are they going to try and end this stock? Goes for the down B, which is going to take it.
1 stock at 64% versus Banjo-Kazooie on a fresh life. What do we think?
I mean, those Wonder Wings just got reset, and Banjo is adding on a little more percentage, and he does not seem to be panicking, still running to that corner and throwing out these eggs to try and just rack on a little more percentage. Does throw out a Wonder Wing down to 4, and a nice punish there coming out from Dubert, getting the down throw into the up air, which we have been seeing a lot of. Just a nice little combo to get a lot of percentage. Throws Banjo off stage. Is he able to capitalize? Is this a down smash? I was hoping for the up smash, but it is a down smash. Sends Banjo off the stage on the same side.
It wasn't going to kill that way, honestly. You were better off going for the down smash. Get him away.
Yeah, whichever tacks on more percentage. It's unclear if, as the Dr. Mario player, you want your opponent above you or off the side of the stage. Dubert definitely been doing a great job at keeping people on the edge and reading those rolls in. A nice
Down smash
on the edge to clean up this stock, and Poobert Doobert hangs on with one stock. We'll see how far ahead he can get Five Towns College this time.
All right, hear me out. Dock sweep. I was making a joke about it last time. Let's reset. Let's go to set 3. Let's get the dock back in. And I was right. So it feels good to be right for one thing tonight, at least.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about. We're actually in game 3.
I mean,
But we are in game 3 now, and Banjo-Kazooie lost. But it is best so far, honestly.
Yeah, that was the best performance we've seen coming out for Banjo and Kazooie. Took 2 stocks off of Poobert Doobert's Dr. Mario, who has been honestly one of the 2 standout players of this match so far. The other being, of course, Husson University's Luigi player. But maybe a good sign for Husson University of just if they can have the rest of their players play up to the level of Poobert Doobert and that Luigi player, that is looking good for them. Hopefully, our players on Five Towns College also able to play up to that incredible level of play that we've seen coming out of Poobert Doobert
I want
Luigi.
that Sephiroth and Luigi player level of play. That was heart attack level.
Just pure chaos.
Just pure, just like, they got this, it was just the best game of Smash I've ever seen. Not the best played, just the best.
No, the most, very fun to watch. I mean, I was on the edge of my seat. I'm like still shaking a little bit now from what happened in that last match. And yeah, I'm just really excited to see what's coming next. I mean, this has been such an interesting match to watch so far. I don't think I've ever been so loud on the mic. And I think we're getting into the next game now. We'll see who is coming out.
Minecraft
Husson
zombie.
University.
Zombie. We should get another guy. Just zombie. Just
Yeah.
zombie over there. He's the third host.
It's obviously a different player. Obviously, they couldn't. I mean, the last player was an Alex player. Zombie and Alex are very different characters.
I mean, just the mix-up. They're coming back from the dead.
Yeah, we'll see what the zombie player can get done here. Running to the corner and gathering those resources is what you said in the last match is exactly what Steve, Zombie, Alex players, whatever you want to call them, want to do. And do get up to that goal, just throwing out the mine carts and trying not to take any damage from Poobert Doobert.
You see how he didn't want to approach after the brick was in his way? Because if you attack, you're risking an end lag.
Yeah.
And if you don't attack, you're risking resources. It's really a lose-lose scenario for you. There's no good way. And if you jumped over, you're getting the up smash to the face.
Yeah, Steve and the other skins of Steve have a lot of tools for just making sure that you can't approach, and if you do, it's never safe. They're always going to be able to get a hit on you, but a very nice conversion coming out from Poobert Doobert to rack on the percentage. Unfortunately for him, the zombie player does now have the diamond weapons and still a lot of resources, so really has to take this stock quickly in order to get rid of that diamond.
I mean, these 117s could be really easy with an up smash, but parry. Parry,
Yeah.
just good mechanic. Rarely used at the smart start of the game's life cycle.
I know it took a while for players to start adapting to that mechanic, as it's pretty hard to pull off. But the zombie player is no slouch at hitting those, and
Up smash, no more
whipping an
diamond
up smash
tools.
into getting up smash.
All he's got is the butter tools next.
Yeah,
Diamond's
back
just
down
butter. In
to-
Minecraft, it's butter. Come on,
Back
it's
down
butter.
to the gold tools. Does get to keep those resources, but doesn't have a ton right now. Putting on a lot of shield pressure onto Poobert Doobert, who is at 52% to 32%, so pretty close and even, but a nice down smash coming out from Zombie does knock Poobert Doobert away and allow the zombie player to gather some
what?
more resources.
You saw it. He dashed underneath the blocks into a parry. That's golden.
Yeah, some very nice play coming out from Poobert Doobert. Is down to his last stock at 100%, though. What does he want to do? He
What do you
needs
mean
to try and hold on.
100%? He's at...
Oh,
yeah, no,
right
that's
as you
100.
say it, gotta jinx
I was
it.
gonna say that's kill percent for the
Yeah, and it's crazy
Steve,
because
but no.
Zombie has been, or Poobert Doobert has been reading those rolls in pretty much every time and getting a nice up smash conversion off of them. But that time, Steve rolls right behind Poobert Doobert, and Poobert Doobert isn't there to react to it, and Steve gets a nice forward smash to end Poobert's Dubert's third stock and get Five Towns College down to their next player. We'll see who is coming in next.
All right, you ready for the prediction of the rest of the game?
I would love to hear it. What are you thinking?
We are going to take one more player from their team, and then we're going to see Luigi, and then we're going to just lose, unfortunately.
I mean,
The end is inevitable. We lost our doc. Our doc gave us 2 amazing head starts, and then we just blew the second one. We're not going to get another amazing performance like that tonight, I don't think.
I think it is far too early to count anybody out of this match. We'll see who is coming in next. Maybe a different order could help our Five Towns College Esports players a little more. Maybe send Toad 16 out as the closer to really anchor it, as they are able to take those stocks at the end. We'll see who's coming up next for Husson University as well once we can fight through this Steve player. But I do not think this spells the end for Five Towns College. We got some excellent players still in the reserve. And it looks like we have a possible substitution for this match. We'll see when new people are coming in. We will let you know as soon as we get the information. But yeah, we'll see who's coming in next, and we'll see what happens for Five Towns College. I think it's far too early to count anybody out, just as it was far too early to count that Luigi player out on that last
No. You see what I'm
set.
doing? I've been wrong all night. Come on.
I mean, you just keep saying it.
I
and
keep
maybe
saying
it'll
things.
happen. But yeah, it's gonna be a tight match. This set 3 is looking to be closer than the other 2, at least in terms of where
Overall
we are. And who is coming in? I
Our
believe
savior, T-Sizzle.
I believe this is T-Sizzle coming in on the Toon Link. We saw some incredible play from T-Sizzle 2 weeks ago on the Toon Link, able to basically sweep an entire team by himself then as well. And we will see
When we
what
needed
he
him
can
most.
get up to this time.
When we needed him most, he vanished, and then he arrived.
Yeah, is getting in very nicely over that Steve's blocks and putting on a lot of pressure. Very even percentages, and does get grabbed by the minecart. It is Alex coming out now. You are allowed to switch skins in between games.
I
although
mean,
not
same
characters.
stock. I don't see why not. It's just to put him off.
Yeah.
The dead rise, and the and the life comes back after it took the soul.
Yeah, here comes Alex to hopefully finish what Zombie started. But we'll see. It is still very even in percentages here between T-Sizzle and the Alex player. T-Sizzle getting a little bit of a damage lead with some nice bombs. A back air into a boomerang, keeping Alex in the air, holding a bomb. Can T-Sizzle get that nice confirm of bomb into forward air, which takes stocks very early. Goes for the up smash, doesn't quite get it. Goes for an up tilt into an up air, doesn't land it. But that forward tilt does land and get Alex very far off stage, is able to make it back and land a forward smash only with the wood tools, so not going to send Toon Link super far, but we will see what happens.
Nice falling up air.
Yeah,
Right
a
there.
falling up air sending Alex all the way to the top of the blast zone, and a 2-frame on the forward tilt, taking that first stock away from Alex down to 1 stock. That is 9-7 in favor of Five Towns Esports, with T-Sizzle holding on to this first stock at 100%. We'll see if they can hang on to it, or if they are going to go into the next set with 2.
When I made my prediction earlier, I didn't know T-Sizzle was here.
Yeah,
In my
T-Sizzle,
defense,
a substitute for Five Towns College and an incredible player. We will see if he is able to clean up this Alex player. Does lose the stock, so down to 2, and hits a nice up tilt into a forward air to clean it up. So, what do you make of that match? Honestly,
our
go ahead.
second hero has arrived. I thought that Alex was going to sweep the rest of our team, but no. We have a Toon Link that loves projectiles coming to sweep that Steve, Alex, or Zombie away off the stage.
So how do you think Toon Link usually matches up into Alex or Steve or Zombie, whichever character it may be?
I don't know. I just don't know.
I would think that Toon Link does maybe a little bit better than that Dr. Mario. Does have a lot more projectiles, and
A lot more mobile.
Yeah, Alex also has some setup that they need to get going, like with the sitting in the corner and mining. Toon Link also wants to get a little bit of setup of pulling that bomb out. So maybe it gives Toon Link a little bit of time to get that bomb out and maybe get some nice setups with it, with that Alex running to the corner to mine. Of course, the Alex did play very well there and was able to get a stock off of T-Sizzle, while T-Sizzle took 2 of the Alex's remaining stocks. We'll see who is coming in next, if it's going to be that Luigi player, who I expect to see again after their incredible performance in that second set, reversing the entire Five Towns College team, or we'll see if we are going to get... I mean, who else hasn't played? We had a Zelda, we had an Isabelle. Not sure who is coming up next. Either way, they are going to have to fight against T-Sizzle, and it looks like we're going into the game right now. Let's see what's going on.
I'm sending out that Zelda. We got a Bowser Jr. What world are we living in? The Twilight Zone?
Right? I know, this is not Toad 16.
We had a
Bowser
Yoshi
Jr. from the other team.
We had a Yoshi. We had a Yoshi and a Bowser Jr. I feel like we're in the Twilight Zone right now.
I mean, possibly a very deep roster from Husson University, as T-Sizzle is able to get a quick 63% just with some little dinky hits, only taking 10% and shielding that side B. Does take some damage there, and that is a side B into a up air into a neutral air. So that bomb does hit. The percentages are still very even though, and a bomb into going for that forward air, but the bomb sends the wrong way. T-Sizzle not expecting that.
No, he caught the bomb.
Did he?
He threw the bomb, he fared, he caught the bomb with the fair because it bounced off the shield and he threw the bomb. He knew exactly what he was doing with that bomb.
Yeah, and does clean up that stock with a nice up tilt into up air. We've seen that a couple times now.
Nice jump over the side B.
Yeah, and just has to rack up as much percentage on this next stock as possible. Does not want to get taken out early. Wants to hold on to this second stock if they can, but we'll see if the Bowser Jr. is going to take the next stock or if T-Sizzle is. T-Sizzle looking pretty good right now, racking on a lot of damage, up to 77% for the Bowser Jr. player. Pulls a bomb, throws out a boomerang, hits the bomb, does not hit the forward air, which probably would have killed that close to the blast zone, is able to make a nice recovery, throwing that bomb up to cover himself.
Good defensive option on that one.
Pulling another one as soon as he gets off stage.
Ooh, grab on the ledge. Not very used for Lynx, but still very good. That was a really long tether.
I know that tether goes farther than you would think. Some very nice ledge trapping there from the Bowser Jr. player, though, is able to get the stock eventually off of T-Sizzle at 90% to 20 on T-Sizzle's last stock, and does hit a nice up tilt into up air.
1-to-1. Toon Link with 20.1 versus a fresh Bowser Jr. stock.
Yeah, and that is the same combo that we just saw taking the previous stock as the one that just took that one there. And 30 to 47, a nice Zair into dash attack for T-Sizzle.
This is going to be a really big win for Five Towns if we take this stock, because we get the information and 2 players that we could sub in for whoever we feel like.
Yeah, and of course we still have, as we've called him before, the cleanup crew of Toad 16, our own Bowser Jr. player, to, if it does get into a similar situation.
Toon Link with 1 stock remaining. Next game versus 1 final character. Who is Husson University sending in for their final person? I have a feeling, and you should know who it is.
Yeah, I have a prediction on who I think they're going to send in. Probably that insane Luigi player that we just watched sweep through all of Five Towns College. But we don't know. Maybe the Luigi player was like, you know what? I'm going to pull out the Bowser Jr.
I don't think the overlap between Bowser Jr. and Luigi characters is that big.
I mean, they both have some crazy early combos, but Luigi definitely has a much different game plan than Bowser Jr. I would also think that after such an incredible performance on Luigi, you're never switching away from that character. But maybe just knows it's not a great matchup into this Toon Link. So we just saw Hollow Bastion, which seemed like a pretty good map for Toon Link. Did get 1 stock taken away from T-Sizzle and took all 3 of that Bowser Jr. player stock. 1 more character remaining on Husson University. We still have 3 players left T-Sizzle, of course, only 1 stock in the reserve, but 2 fresh players coming in after that. So we'll see if T-Sizzle is going to end it here or if we are going to push further into 5 Towns roster.
We want this to end here. We want to hold this line. Hold the line, T-Snizzle.
I mean,
T-Sizzle.
T-Sizzle.
I don't know why you keep saying it like that. It just makes more sense to me. T-Sizzle, hold the line.
Yeah,
We've seen what happens when our line breaks. We crumble.
Yeah. What do you think the players on 5 Towns are talking about right now? What are they doing? What are they game planning against right now? What are they thinking in there right now?
The Luigi. It's like the Sonic from that other week. They
Yeah.
are the boogeyman.
Yeah, just don't want to see that one player come out. That Luigi player, of course, was using a lot of grabs and spamming a lot of that move. I think it wasn't necessarily just a insane amount of skill, but also maybe some unfamiliarity with the Luigi matchup for some of 5 Towns College's players. So maybe if we see them sub back in and they do have to play against that Luigi, they're able to adapt a little better, as I think Luigi's game plan, while it is explosive, it can be pretty countered pretty easily if you're able to just avoid those grabs. And now we're getting into the last set. Let's see if we see a Luigi.
Before you take that out, what are bets?
I'm going Luigi. It's got to be Luigi.
All right, take it out. Let's see what we got. And it's a Luigi! Yay!
We have T-Sizzle playing up against Husson University's Luigi player. There should be 3 stocks remaining, I believe, for Husson University.
right.
7 stocks remaining.
I'm taking bets.
for
How many
5
misfires
Towns
we see
College.
in this match?
I mean, I'm hoping
I'm
to
saying
not see
3.
a ton. That Luigi has been lucky with the misfire.
I'm saying 3 misfires. Take it or leave it. All right, now let's actually get to the match.
Yeah, we will see. Right now, the Luigi player is up to a nice percentage lead against T-Sizzle, although T-Sizzle hits a nice boomerang into Zaire, into an arrow, to kind of even it out, still behind a little bit, as the Zaire from Luigi does hit.
I want to say Toon Link's got the better matchup here. He's got more range. He's just going to stay out of that combo tool, which is the grab. The meanest grab in the West, I would say.
Yeah, I don't think there's a single character that can get more off of a grab than Luigi, and Luigi up to with a very nice damage lead. T-Sizzle, some incredible DI to save himself there from going off the edge, but these Zaires are just doing incredible. The Zaires and the dash attacks just doing incredible at forcing T-Sizzle off stage, and 3 stocks remaining for Husson University, but we've seen what this Luigi can do. 6 stocks remaining for 5 Towns College. Still too early to call it. We'll see who's coming in next from 5 Towns. We got Toad 16 maybe coming in soon, the clean-up crew, as he has been called on the Bowser Jr. But yeah, we will see who's coming up next as we are experiencing some technical difficulties in the production room. You'll just get to hear our beautiful voices and not see our beautiful faces.
I'll say it once, and I'll say it again. It's one Luigi.
Yeah.
It's one Luigi.
Yeah, the only thing standing between 5 Towns College
And one victory.
and one victory.
And
their
one
first victory.
He's one Luigi player.
Yeah.
That
And-
grab is just as getting the combo and they getting the combo. What can we do to get away from that combo?
I mean, you just have to stay far away. Maybe play a character with some more projectiles and not approach that Luigi, although he has been doing an incredible job of just poking in with the Zaires and the fireballs and getting you to a point where you feel like you have to shield or else you just keep getting poked down, and that is when he lands a grab. But I think the most important thing you can do against a player like that is to just be patient.
You think we're going to get another heart attack game where it's last stock on both ends and they keep whiffing?
I mean, for my own safety, I'm hoping we don't.
But it would be very
Because
funny.
That last one almost took me out of commission. I was almost on having to take a sick day tomorrow. My throat is still killing me, but
My throat's
we're gonna
already
power
dead.
through. We got 2 characters left from 5 Towns College with 6 stocks and 1 character left, but it is that Luigi for Husson University. Looks like we are getting a nice, beautiful camera shot on just me, your boy, Max Rappaport. This is possibly our last match ever
Second to last
streamed this semester.
Match, yes. Game, no. We got 2
Game,
games,
no,
bare minimum.
But yeah,
Hey,
possibly
maximum.
our last set. that we are getting to commentate this semester. Of course, unless we can get some other stuff going, which we talked about earlier. But I'm really just looking forward to it. I think we had an incredible season. I'm so happy with all of the streams we were able to have this semester, all of the people involved. I want to just take a moment and thank everybody. Evan Leiter, the coach of Five Towns College, who has been incredibly helpful at every turn in getting this production going. Everyone who has helped out with production and commentary and just helping get stuff set up. We have had a lot of student engagement. A lot of people are very excited about the Five Towns College Esports program and the sports broadcasting program. And I want to thank the radio station, the FTC Soundstream. You'll see it right here. FTC Soundstream, the sound of Five Towns College.
Gotta get that branding in.
Yeah. Allowing us to use their facility. And
graphics are back,
like
baby. We got nice fancy things back.
In to the match. Yep, we're back. You can see us, and we get to watch some Smash. Oh, back
no, we're
to
not.
me.
There's the game.
A Byleth coming out. From
Who is
Cordless
this?
Knack. That was our Sephiroth player in the last match, is now on Byleth. Another sortie, and one that I think is overall a little bit better in general. That up B is not going to make it.
We went to Big Sword
SD.
to Little Sword. Why do we go to Little Sword? Isn't Big Sword better because it's Big Sword?
I'm not sure exactly why we switched to the Byleth. Maybe just thinks Cordless Knack just thinks they have a better matchup into this Luigi as a
That's
side
not a
B
misfire.
hitting, and 70% to 20 for this Luigi. Does miss the up B, and a nice back air hit from Cordless Knack onto Luigi. Now let's see what is in store for the rest of this game. Luigi using a dash attack to hit Byleth off stage. A nice get up attack landing on Luigi to take him
Not
up to 57%.
seeing a lot of side Bs from the Byleth. Side B's such a good move.
I mean, it's a very good spacing move, but if you are in the wrong position when you throw it out, it has a lot of end lag, so you gotta be wary of when you use that move. I play Byleth myself. A lot of what you wanna do is maybe cancel those neutral Bs halfway through to kind of pressure your opponent, and then approach maybe with a forward air or back air in the air.
The Byleth's in the combo blender. Let's see if they get blended, and of course they do. And
Oh
that's
my
up.
goodness.
Oh my,
And
please.
standing at exactly the right distance to read that roll and get a 3 stock on Cordless Knack. Last character, last match of the season,
I'm not,
last set of the match, and yeah,
I'm not summarizing
One
this
character
again.
left.
I'm just gonna tell you, last stock, last game, last match of the season. Can Five Towns get one victory? One victory.
we will see after we find out who is coming in next. We
What's
do
the
have to get through that vicious Luigi player, and who do you think from Five Towns College has the best chance of doing it at this point?
I got one hope, and that is our cleanup crew.
Our cleanup crew. We don't know who is going in next. That Luigi doing very good on small battlefield, not having a single stock taken away from him, 3 remaining, and you saw what he was able to do with only 1 stock in the last match, going through 2 whole characters. This time has 3 stocks remaining with 1 character left to play against, and yeah, we'll see who is coming up next. As you'll see, Dr. Mario was able to take 3 stocks from the Banjo, but did lose 2. Before I can get done with that recap, we are going into the last match. It is Toad 16, better known as the cleanup crew, coming in for Five Towns College.
His name and wipe the floor with this Luigi?
We will see, getting a nice start, the neutral air into the jab, while Luigi gets 1 neutral air and 2 forward airs into a back air, all landing in a row.
All right, I'm gonna start a little counter. I wish we could put one in the corner. It's called misfire counter. Let's see how many we get.
Yeah, so far have not seen as many this match. Maybe the luck is turning for this Luigi, and runs into that grab. Toad 16 doing a great job of just staying ahead in percentage and not getting grabbed, which is really what you need to do. You'll see Luigi has still been landing some amount of hits, but they just haven't been the big combo starters. They have not been
Parry
something like
into
this.
grab into combo blender.
Yeah. Which is honestly beautiful coming out from the Luigi. Just the consistency they've been able to land these grabs, and a nice forward air is evening up the percentage a little bit, but 127 to 74 with Toad 16 off stage. A nice going all the way under, around, and spot dodging the grab. This is exactly what we need to see from Toad 16 if Five Towns College is going to get a win. Reading the roll in, but does
Try to
get
spot
grabbed. We'll see if
dodge,
it's a back
fails.
throw.
It's a back throw off stage. He recovers. Let's see who's going to get back on stage with.
Makes it to ledge and blocks
Spot
the up
dodge.
smash, but is not able to get a punish on it. They're just resetting to neutral now, dodging away from these grabs. A nice read on the roll away, but doesn't quite get the punish. A forward air lands to knock Luigi off stage and just setting up these projectiles. A nice hit with the neutral B, 162%, and a grab and forward throw to knock Luigi off stage. We'll see if Toad 16 can end this, and that is a beautiful
That's
tech
the
from
first
Luigi.
stock down. 162 on Bowser Jr. Let's see how far he can take this first stock. Come on, Bowser. And never mind.
And it's lost down to even. Looks like this match is gonna go all the way to the wire.
Hey, at
Toad
this-
16 playing incredibly well, though.
Hey, at this rate, we'll win, theoretically.
Yeah, if that same exact thing were to happen 2 more times, which is very unlikely to happen, that it exactly happens, but a nice up tilt, up air. Let's see how far Toad 16 can take that combo. A nice reversal coming out from the Luigi
Nice
player.
shield poke on Bowser
but,
Jr.
Yeah, still pretty even percentages.
Parry. Let's see.
Those parries are very, very nice coming out from the Bowser Jr.
Ooh,
A down
smash, not fast
is a little
enough,
bit
though.
slower. Yeah, maybe just needed to go for a forward tilt, but a nice neutral air into nothing, and does get down smashed off the side of the stage. A nice projectile to just kind of save the recovery and knocks Luigi off stage. A nice read on the roll, but Luigi is able to get their shield up and block that forward smash, which may have honestly taken a percent. Bowser Jr. forward smash does a lot of damage and kills very early. But yeah, it is even percentages now with Luigi up a stock and knocking Bowser Jr. off stage. It is not looking good for Toad 16. A nice down smash to even up these percentages yet again, 83 to 85.
Still no
With-
misfires.
Looking for the roll read, doesn't get it. No misfires yet, and a nice delayed hit on that neutral B to knock Luigi off stage. Going again for that roll read, maybe some conditioning. Maybe next time we will go for a different move to make sure
The
that
up
we
smash
land it.
lands this time. Last stock, last set. 93% at the Bowser Jr., 0% at the Luigi. This Bowser Jr. is one combo away from death, and this Luigi has all the time in the world.
Yep. Not a lot of... Oh my goodness, is that it? No, incredible DI coming out from Toad 16.
Come on, punish
and a
him.
nice up tilt into...
Up smash.
Misses the up smash, and Luigi takes it.
Five
a
Towns.
devastating loss for Five Towns.
Five Towns goes 0-7.
Yep. I mean,
0-7.
I know it has been not a lot of wins in matches, but we've had some incredible victories in sets. You saw Poobert Doobert take it all the way, not losing all 3 stocks that entire first set, almost getting there in the second one too, but that Luigi player really clutched up. And then in this last one, it is as down to the wire as it can get. Last stock, last game. Let's take a look at what happened this set.
All right,
We
final
had-
review. You want to take our side? I'll take the other.
Yeah, we had Dr. Mario taking 3 stocks and Banjo taking 2.
Oh no, you're taking our side of esports, and I'll take the opposing side. Just go
Oh, I
down the
see.
list.
Yeah. So Dr. Mario in the first set taking 3 stocks was able to win and then took 1 before being eliminated. Our Toon Link player T Sizzle able to take 2 off of Alex to defeat them and 3 off of Bowser Jr. from the opposing team. Got their last remaining stock taken away from them by the Luigi player. And we have lost stats. If we can maybe get those back up real quick so we can keep going over them before we send it out for the night. We have Toon Link not taking any stocks off Luigi, Byleth also not taking any stocks off Luigi, and Bowser Jr., Toad 16, the cleanup crew, not cleaning it up, but getting very, very close with 2 stocks taken.
All right, now for Husson Esports. Banjo, very impressive with those projectiles. Finally learned how to play the game 2 sets later. Worst time in Five Towns. Zombie did pretty well. Took 1 stock on the took a few stocks. Took that Dr. Mario out. Very critical thing for Husson, taking their worst threat out. Next, we got Bowser Jr., which is the Twilight Zone for us. But we managed to get past that one pretty easy. Then the boogeyman of Husson Esports to Five Towns, Luigi, takes 1 stock. then sweeps the next 2, and ends 5 Towns with a 0-7 win rate.
Yep. But throughout this season, I have seen some incredible growth from 5 Towns College. The first match to the last one, Bowser Jr., that Toad 16 especially has been an incredible player and one that I'm excited to watch next semester. That is it for the streams this semester at 5 Towns College. We will have more next semester with maybe some new players, hopefully some returning players, as I love to see every single one of them. Thank you so much, Thomas, for joining me. Thank you to all our players and all of our production crew for making this show possible.
Want to give some shout outs or no?
Yeah, let's give some shout outs. I mean, thank you to Coach Evan Leader. Thank you, Coach Evan Leiter, excuse me.
Not Leader.
Thank you to Andre Dowdy, the radio station manager, for allowing us to work here. Thank you to the Sports Broadcasting Club for welcoming us with open arms. And thank you to really everyone who's tuning in to watch us. That is one of the reasons we're doing this, is to spread the joy of Super Smash Bros. And esports to as many people as we can. And yeah, show off a little bit of our own talent here at 5 Towns College. Hopefully, we are due for some incredible matches next semester. And that is going to be it for us tonight. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.